Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Happy TGIF, honey. How's everybody doing? Shopper King, how you doing? Hey, Max Boogie, you been waiting on me, girl. Thank you. Hey, Cosmic girl. Hey, Rain slowly. Hey, Tanya McNeil, how y'all doing? How's everybody? Y'all, please hit the like button if you don't mind upon entering the room. Look at Shocker King with the eye. Girl, right? Okay. Somebody put the title somebody put my title in the chat so I won't forget all the people that I want to talk about, right? The reason why I put the people in the names of the people that I want to talk about, hey, C-Mac TV, is because I don't want to forget anybody. I don't want to leave anybody out today, right? Y'all know I'm not very consistent, uh, but I was on Monday. But I think the word for the day is observations. Okay, y'all, y'all hit the like button. Okay, this might be kind of messy. CMAC TV, can you see my thumbnail? If you can see my thumbnail, will you tell me what it is, please? I don't know what I was doing in the YouTube studio. I might have hit the wrong button, but I hope y'all can see my thumbnail. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Right. So, like I said, the word for the day is observations, right? So, a lot of times, a lot of the things that we doing in the B sector, some stuff I just don't want to talk about, right? But then every once in a while, I will see something that's very interesting, right? So, observations, Fyebabe. They should look. Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you, Cosmic Girl. Thank you. So, like, okay, it's a crap. Thank you, C-Mac TV. Absolutely, I didn't mess it up then. Thank you, Chad. I was trying to get on so fast to where. So we're not going go in order. Let me deal with the small stuff first, right? So I was listening to KRN, of course, this morning, and that's why the word for the day is observations, right? So we're gonna we're gonna work our way back around to that, right? Thank you, Cosby Girl. So, but I want to touch on this real fast. I was listening to, well, first let me say this, because it's real small. I was listening to KRN, and being he was trying to go out, he was trying to get off. He was telling everybody have a nice day, weekend, or whatever, right? And so Beans and Cornbread hit the link, right? So she hits the link. She want to make an announcement that she ain't watching Lemon or whatever the hell it is was said about her in regards to Lemon and all of this and all of that, right? The reason why I found it interesting is because of something that Fyebabe was actually talking about this morning, right? And she was talking about how you got some subscribers that really y'all please hit the like button. They really be trying to get their shine off of content creators. It's not like they're actually into the content creator. They just attach themselves to the content creator to try to get, noticed themselves, right? And so when I seen Beans and Cornbread hit the link, with her goofy sounding ass want to give an announcement with anything concerning Lemon. Okay, anything concerning Lemon, she got something to say about it, right? Anything concerning Lemon, if Sour Patch put her name in it or whoever else, she got something to say about it. So because, and I say all that to say, is Fyebabe is right about some of these subscribers, right? Now, I'm talking about the New Day subscribers. We're going to work around in what Fyebabe said in her live this morning because I heard it, right? So, Fyebabe said she's reclaiming her time, and I get what she's saying, right? So, but when it comes to somebody like a Sour Patch or a Beans and Cornbread, they want to be noticed because they were once, in the inner circle, quote unquote inner circle, as it pertains to Lemon and his channel, right? So I absolutely think for whatever reason, Beans and Cornbread attached herself because she needs some kind of attention in her big ass age, and she getting that attention. She's trying to get that attention via Lemon's name, even though he done ousted her or Sour Patch done asked her or whatever. She still try to get shine. So anytime her name comes up in reference to anything lemon, she is going to have something to say, right? And so, and then, but I say all that to say is, being a cornbread girl, you sound thirsty as hell. And girl, you don't like me no more, which I don't like you or I hate you. I don't even know you, right? But you don't be feeling me no more. That's why you was trying to be messy in that other chat the other day when that child. But girl, I get it, okay? Because I called you out on your mess, okay? But you the one out here just forever gonna look stupid because you forever fell for Lemon's nonsense. You can't get mad, and you ain't even mad because that going to you some attention, which is what you wanted. Y'all, please hit the like button, right? So you look and sound like a old fool, okay, girl? Don't nobody care. Nobody don't care, okay? Now, Sour Patch also is still trying to garner or keep her the attention on her or whatever it is she want out of it by still entangling herself with Lemon, right? So I heard Truth Enterprise over there talking about I guess Sour Patch supposed to been trying to say that Lady Nika showed her tatas to Lemon, right? Now I'm thinking this is some dumb ass shit. Is anybody really gonna believe this? Yeah, y'all please hit the like button and share the video. Thank you, Rain Slowly. I said this is some nonsense, right? Crackhead alive. Okay. So I said this is some nonsense, right? I'm thinking surely nobody believes this, right? The only people that will fall for this mess will be like somebody that's new around here, right? Now, Nika don't be feeling me like that. I'm not finna lie on the lady. As soon as I heard Truth Enterprise saying that, I immediately didn't believe it, right? And so they were saying that Nika, where's Nika at? Why she's not addressing it and all this and all that. Well, I believe I heard Nika say, um, I don't care for Nika, but I don't think she would do. Yeah, she wouldn't do nothing like it. She'd have been around here long enough too long for some stuff like that. Why would Nika have something like that on her? She better than that. She old beef sexy. She ain't going out like that. Cause she know on Mad Day it's gonna come out. Like she would not set herself up, hey Sandra, to do something like that, right? But Sour Patch tried it, right? The bitch tried it, right? Now I don't know what part Lemon had in it. I think he said it wasn't true. Y'all let me know. I hope he went on and told the truth and said that that wasn't true. And I also heard something about him supposed to have a D pic of Duchess Kelly Love because Duchess Kelly Love supposed to have some kind of freak Twitter. Then I turned around and heard that wasn't true. So they out Sour Patch and whoever else is just out and out lying on people, right? That shit is so lame. Sour Patch, honey, you need to do better, you trick ass bitch. You want somebody else to have titty pics out here because your disgusting ass got titty pics, right? And you think that Lady Nika is a soft target because you see people doing skits of her and coming from her, and playing with her contests and all this and all that. So, bitch, with your raggedy ass, you think you can step in and lie troll and get and garner some attention off of Lady Nika too. No, bitch, it don't work like that. You need to set your running from ice ass down somewhere, bitch, and then stop coming for these black women. That's just like I heard. Was it a Sheila E. person this morning or something? Talking about Sour Patch, get ready, cause we coming after Lemon. You black bitches is stupid. That fool with this raggedy bitch. Okay, bitch, you need to be. You worried about the wrong thing, Sour Patch. Okay, you always trying to slick come for black women. You know you told a damn lie when you said that Nika had gave some titty pics to Lemon. Bitch, you knew that was a motherfucking lie. But bitch, you tried it, okay? And anybody that believes that shit is dumb as fuck, okay? I don't care how many motherfuckers out here trying to parody her or trying to disrespect her. Like I said, I don't care for her. She don't care for me. And I realize they say a lie don't care who tell it. But bitch, I cared about this motherfucking lie, Sour Patch. Cause the same shit you tried on beans and cornbread. Who else was before beans and cornbread? Whoever else was that you was trying to take down for of course, what is her name? Krista. All of them you try to take down so you can sidle up the lemon, bitch. And you still got set down. He still ain't fucking with your ass, bitch. He is gay. He don't want you. He don't care how many titty pics he got of you. Bitch, you the thirstiest bitch on YouTube, okay? Motherfuckers was talking about Krista. Bitch, what the fuck about you? Bitch, you went after what's that fat boy's name? Big Man TV. Now, how much lower can you get, bitch? People be playing around with Big Man TV, but bitch, you took that serious, okay? Somebody need to call Adult Protective Services on your ass for how you try to molest Big Man TV, bitch. Okay? I'm just motherfucking saying. Hey, Just Comfort Zone, y'all Just Comfort Zone is having her third annual uh uh poetry contest tomorrow. I heard that on KRN's chat. Congratulations, Jill Comfort. I hope it's a wonderful success. They said you got a good little pot over there. Good for you. Congratulations. I hope everything goes well. Via your competition, right? Oh, I forgot to put one person's name down here. Talking about competition. But I hope all goes well for that competition, Jill. Oh, you so welcome. Yeah, so I just want to mention that to y'all in case y'all didn't hear it. I'm sure everybody's done heard it by now. I hope you get a large viewership from it. You know what I mean? I hope you get a lot of contestants. You know what I mean? Everybody can't do poetry. I know I can't do it. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it, right? So anyway, since we on competitions and I forgot to put the name in the chat, chat, can we talk about Jay Wilson real fast? Okay. Can we talk about Jay Wilson? Jay Wilson that turned into the Donald Trump of the beef sector, right? He said, I ain't gonna scam the peoples. I'm gonna tell them what I'm doing off top. Okay. And cause I know that I'm gonna get some, I'm gonna get some help. Now Jay Wilson said that he is blessed. He thinks that he is a blessed. He feels like he's not arrogant. He feels like he is. I forgot the other word that he said, but he feel, like he can do this, right? Jay Wilson is the Donald Trump of the beef sector. Okay, no, you cannot say that he's scamming when he's saying taking 50% or whatever percent off the top of the contest money because he letting y'all do it and he telling y'all he gonna do it ahead of time, right? The reason why I am going to call him this move the Donald Trump of the beef sector, Jay Wilson, is because you're wrong for that. You have no integrity, okay? You have no integrity, especially you would do anything for the coin, okay? You have got that demon on you you getting all you done decided that you're going to hell in a handbasket. So you're gonna try to get all your blessings on earth, right? That's your mentality, right, Jay Wilson? You know that it is not. You have no integrity. Now it's up to the people. Now he say he over $700, right? When it comes to his banner challenge, and the banner that they have to make is about him. So I'm assuming. And then I heard him say that they gotta sign some kind of document or something as it pertains to the contest or the banner? Because I'm assuming he gonna use the banner. So you getting these people to do a banner with your name on it and your whatever on it, and you gonna use it. Plus, you gonna get 50% off. Now I know they say you gotta pay the house first, but damn. Okay, so he ain't over he the house. He get to choose who win. He get to choose how much he gonna pay. Now he said he get 50% out the pot, right? He told everybody he's doing it, so you can't call it a scam, right? That is just a Donald Trump sort of thing. I mean, he project 2025 in it himself, right? Jay Wilson, are you getting your accused from the Donald? Is that what you're doing, Jay Wilson? But as long as your people is going for it, they're okay, because that's on them, because you can't tell nobody in this economy or any other economy how to spend their fundage, right? So, and has he even said if there are any contestants or not? I'm wanting to know if there are actually any contestants or not. Okay, so if there are no contestants, does he get out of the money that he raised from the pot? Now, not only half, but all of it. That's what I want to know, right? So we don't know that, right? So now he's saying you got to sign an affidavit for something, okay? I'm thinking, oh, he done thought this thing out, right? This is a grift. This is not a scam. It's a grift, okay? There's a difference between a grift and a scam. A scam is somebody calling you on the phone, no, sending you an email saying, I'm from Nigeria, and you my cousin, and our other cousin done died, and he left you $1 million, but you got to send me $1,000 to get his name, right? That's a scam, right? But the grift, the grift is them, playing the long game, right? So Jay Wilson is playing the long game, right? He said a scam is a lie. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He's not lying. He's being upfront. You see what I'm saying, church girl? He ain't lying. Okay. Yeah, he ain't lying. I agree with you. He is absolutely not lying. He letting y'all know that yes, I'm getting 50% off the top, right? So if the deposit is at $700, he got he done pocketed 350 already, right? So he playing a long game. He's a grifter. He's grifting. Okay? A grift is also like a pyramid scheme, in the pyramid scheme, you get a lot of investors and you give them a little bit of the money back to get them to keep giving. And then when they didn't gave sufficiently, then they take all the money, right? Y'all, please hit the like button. Please share the video, right? So he's grifting. He's not scamming. Done already spent it. Yeah, I believe that, Seven. I believe it. Now, here's the thing, Jay Wilson. The reason why you can't never be satisfied as it pertains to money and fundage, and the reason why you can't hold on to it is because you come about it the wrong way, right? The Lord is now, I don't know who you think is blessing you, Jay Wilson, but you know that it is not the Almighty. Because if it was the Almighty blessing you, with monetary things or whatever the material things, then you will be able to hold on to it and you wouldn't have to work so hard for it. Okay, so this also, I don't know who you saying blessing you, but you know it is not the Almighty. Okay, because you can't hold on to it, right? Because you got that demon on you, right? That's the reason why you got to keep doing stuff like this. But can't nobody charge say that you a scammer, because like I said, you the Donald Trump or the B sector, honey. You telling them what you gonna do ahead of time, and you doing it. Just like Donald Trump did with Project 2025. He laid out all that he was going to do to this country, and he's doing it. Okay? So I found it very interesting. I forgot to put his name in the title, but I want to mention that, right? So, so Jill's comfort zone said that her contest is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on tomorrow, right? Okay, so I forgot to put Jay Wilson's name down there, but I had to mention that, right? Because I found it interesting that he is doing that. I'm like, wow, the nerve, he is brazen, honey. Oh, I said he is brazen. Look at him. He telling the people I rip, he taking 50% off the top. I said, well, you go, boy, and people are donating, okay? So when you have your people, your real, see, Fyebabe was talking about people, right? When you have your core people, they will indulge you in stuff like that, right? And so they're indulging him. Hey, Dr. So because they like, what it is that he's doing. I mean, they with it. They are supporting. They are his true core supporters, right? And I think I heard Brianna say that what is his name? Binary gave him $100 or something like that. He did that to be messy. He did that in order for people to say his name. He need to stay out of B sector business because he really don't know what the hell it is that he's doing. But he's trying to insert himself, and who gives a fuck? If you want to give up that $100 to that man, then honey, you give up that $100 to that man. Okay, good for Jay Wilson. But can't nobody say he's scamming because he's just been real sleazy and grimy off the top, off rip, right? So I want to mention that, even though I didn't put his name down, I forgot to mention his name, right? So we talked about beans cornbread. We talked about sour snacks. You just sour, okay? Bitch, you are just sour. You really don't like black women. You jealous of them for whatever reason. You push yourself up on these men on here, but they gay, bitch. They don't want you either. Okay, you just a whole motherfucking clown, bitch. But that lie you told on Lady Nyca, that was very distasteful. I guess you don't want to be the only one around here with titty pics given to Lemon, a gay man, right? Now let me tell you something, bitch. This is what you're not paying attention to. So let's talk about Lemon. No, let's talk about KRN and Lemon's chat, right? So I didn't, y'all know I don't go over there and fool with Lemon, but everybody talk about Lemon, so I ain't actually got to go see it to get the gist of it, to observe, to give my observation or my opinion. Remember, the word of the day is observations, and this calls a KRN, right? Because he's observing next week, honey. He's observing. Okay, but we're going to get to that, right? But that's the word for the day. Y'all please hit the like button. Please share the video, right? So I'm observing what's been said about KRN and Lemon. Okay. Now, here's my observation as it pertains to what I heard this morning. So KRN or even some people in the chat or whatever were saying that Lemon wants to fight KRN. No, honey, we all know that Lemon don't want to fight KRN. We know that Lemon wants to bone KRN. Okay, that's why he's paying so much attention to KRN. That's why he's worried about KRN liking Ness more than him, and and all of this and all of that, right? That's what's going on with that. KRN has now become the new Shakim Ra. Okay, KRN is now wanting to have these conversations about almond milk with KRN, talking about two almonds getting together, something making milk or something like. I'm like, oh my God, really? And nobody did call him out on that comment. You know what I mean? Now I felt like KRN was trying to allude to it this morning. He's just out and out, not gonna say that, but I'm gonna say it. Okay. His new crush is KRN. I think that Lemon has actually been crushing on KRN since he met him in person around about in the Vegascation, the first Vegas Ness Lemoncation or whatever, right? So now he is the target of Lemon's attraction, right? Now I don't know what the hell they're talking about him doing a photo shoot and him laying out his clothes the night before to go take a DMV picture. I'm thinking, huh? But okay, that just means you a nigga that ain't used to shit. Okay. But as far as KRN, honey, KRN, be careful, child. You are now the object of his obsession. That's why he wants to argue with you, because he really wants a sword fight with you. Okay? That's why he don't care. He really when it comes to you and K Fit going to Vegas, he really don't care if K Fit come or not. He just wants you to come, right? He's worried about you and KRN being a friend, which was the right thing, the right move, because he her friend was to say no. If K Fit ain't coming, then I ain't coming, right? And I'm thinking K Fit may or may not be agreeing to go on a trip because of the sassy situation, right? But I could be wrong about that. I don't know. But I'm saying if they don't show up, if KRN don't show up, it's because K Fit don't want to show up, right? And that's the right thing to do. I feel him on that. I get that. If my friend ain't going, then I ain't going either, right? Just come and say we have 12 contestants. That's cool, right? And so, y'all, please hit the like button. Please share the video if you don't care. I appreciate it. So anyway, I wanted to mention that. So yeah, it's a grift. I done got so far behind on these conversations. I'm all the way down here. A sick queen, child. But anyway, that's what's going on with that KRN the Lemon situation. In my opinion, KRN Lemon, honey, is your new Lemon is crushing on you. Okay, and I'm sure you know that. And so, but I just had that, that was my observation of the situation, right? Okay. So, and hey, everybody that came in the room, y'all please hit the like button. Please share the video if you care, okay? And so anyway, as it pertains to so we're gonna have to see how that fall out. Right now, I would love to see. Okay, number one, I would love to for there to be an actual limitation, right? I still don't think there is going to be an actual limitation, right? But he done talk so much ish about it. Maybe he feels that he has to do it now. You don't have a choice but to do it now. You know what I mean? So maybe there will actually be a limitation now. But at first I was thinking, no, he just popping his ish. But it's done went so far to where now I'm thinking he don't have a choice, possibly, right? So we'll see. Time will tell, and we'll see if all the people show up that said they're going to show up. Right? It'll be very interesting, actually, and I hope that KRN and KFIT do show up. I would love to see those interactions. Right? Because if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but Sassy is still supposed to be going. Right? So I would love to see the shade. Do I think there will be any verbal altercations or knockdown dragouts? Absolutely not, because both of those ladies are too classy for that. But I do feel like there may be some eye rolling or some side eyeing or some, some. There is a way that we ladies shade each other without any type of altercation, right? Now, K Fit already done said that her and Sassy wouldn't be in danger of being in proximity of each other because she would not be in the smoking section. Okay, now that is shade. That is ladylike shade. That is what I mean. I would love I would love to see that type of shade and that type of interaction because honestly, those types of interactions go on in a lot of our daily lives. All right. So K Fit got it down so good to where I think those are the types of shade that probably go on in her daily life. I know they are in mine, okay? Because women are very catty, especially when you get a group of us together against another person or somebody that's not in the group or whatever. We can be very shady. Women can be very mean, but it don't have to go to blows or shouting or anything like that. Hey, Ronnie Howard. Hey, everybody that came in. I think I seen Zero Likeness. Hey, True Black Girl, Dr. Soapy. Y'all, I'm so far down in the talk, and I'm just trying to get it out right because I'm thinking, oh, we got something to talk about today. So y'all forgive me, okay? But hey, everybody, y'all please hit the like button. Please share the video if you could. Right? So, where am I? These are just my observations, okay? I'm just saying. Okay. So anyway, uh who else is this? Okay, so we talked about Lemon and KRN. Oh, and I do believe that KRN is going over there trolling Lemon. You know what I mean? I think he's going over there and trolling Lemon simply because he can. Okay, because KRN knows what the deal is. Okay, he is not a stupid man. He knows that in my opinion, he knows that oh I only got 43 likes. Y'all please we on the road to 100 likes. We got 43. Can we go for 50? Can we go for 50? Can we go for 50? Can we go for 60? Okay, but anyway. Move right along. Thank you, Dr. Soapy. So he talked about the limit K on here. Okay, so I don't know how to go about this. So I have been listening to Fyebabe, right? Fyebabe said that she is reclaiming her time, right? Fyebabe is has not been a Fyebabe at full throttle in a long time, right? So you got to be careful when you're messing with the babe, okay? So excuse me, y'all. Especially when it comes to this, right? So this is only my observation. I have been around here when old beef sector. Let me drink some of this tea, y'all. Hold on, my throat is itchy, scratchy. I think I'm catching a cold. Sorry about that, y'all. I was drinking on me some spearmint tea, some Bigelow spearmint tea, because I got a tickle in my throat, and I think I might be getting a change of weather. But anyway, so I've been listening to Fyebabe for a couple of days. I think that Ness, that whole Ness and Kilolo. Now I didn't know that the Kilolo lady was Dabner and all of this and all that. I don't keep up with the chats and stuff like that, right? But what I do know is that Ness, if you keep if you keep poking with Fyebabe, she's gonna get you. Okay. Now it's not only Ness. I feel like via my observations that a couple of people are trying to come at the babe the long way. Okay. Now I am very interested in this because this is a member of the old beef sector, and Fyebabe said that she is reclaiming her time. Fyebabe has not been uh the way that Fyebabe can be, in a long time, simply because she has been doing other things in her life, right? But I think that they are tweaking with her to the point to where they gonna make her flex on them, right? That's what I'm thinking. Now, KRN, I think that's what you meant by you gonna sit back and observe, right? I don't think that you should sit back and observe because it's making it, and then you preface your option. You go sit back and observe uh what did he say? So pretty much, basically, in my words, you win some, you lose some. That's how you play the game, right? Right. The word for today is observation, Doctor SourP. Exactly, right. I think that how Fyebabe is, right? Miss O, I rocks with you, but please, Fly is just trying to be relevant. Fyebabe is not trying to be relevant. Fyebabe has always been relevant. Okay? She just, no, it's not 2019. No, it absolutely is not. It's not 2019, but Fyebabe is still Fyebabe. Okay? She's still gonna do it her way. Don't count her out. I guess y'all knew, and maybe y'all really don't know how things can go. But some people know how things can go. And you also gotta realize that when has this poked at Fyebabe, or you watch this, yeah, I'm watching the same content. Absolutely. I think that she's trying to be the bootleg Fyebabe, and it's not gonna work. See, this is what happens when you compare yourself to people and you can't compare. All I see is this telling Fyebabe to leave. It don't matter if you're telling this Fyebabe to leave her alone. Because sometimes if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. Now, this is just my observations, and I ain't taking no sides. But no, I'm not biased because me and Fyebabe was into it for years. Okay, that's why I can do this commentary. You know, her name is always gonna hold weight. Okay, and ain't really nobody is and has been. Oh, I'm a has been like Fyebabe. Well, number one, I ain't never been. Okay, I have always done my commentary. I don't have a Babe Nation. I don't have a Finesse's team. Not like that, right? I don't do it like that. I stand alone. Okay, I stand alone, and I do my commentary, right? Cause see, I don't have these problems when it comes to subscribers, right? Nobody is expected to choose or stay loyal to the oracle, cause the oracle ain't true to nobody but her damn self. Okay, I don't even have moderators. Okay, I don't have moderators for shit because of shit like this. Okay, that is the reason why I don't have moderators. Now, like I said, but thank you for saying that though. Ness being comparing herself to Fire. I watch Ness all the time and never got the okay. I respect that, no problem. But like I said, this is just my commentary. Okay. This is just my commentary. This is just how these are my observations. Okay. I have to read about when I get off work. I was waiting on your unbiased commentary. Okay, thank you. Yeah. This is just my Oh no, they ain't blocked out the soul, but they got look. If people are in here or Fyebabe supporters or Ness supporters, okay, they can say as long as they ain't outright disrespecting the content creator on this channel, which is me, I'm good with it. But you got a right to your opinion. But I'm still finna give mine. It ain't stopping no show, okay? You are more relevant than Fye. But anyway, she is absolutely a factor. I am not more relevant than Fye. I have not put the work in that Fyebabe has put in around. She went up against Sean Bradley and VS uh on a whole different level that I could never go. Okay? So you must be new around here and you must not know the real Fyebabe if you are not taking her seriously. Okay? How y'all gonna tell? Thank you. How they gonna tell me and I was around, right? And that is the reason why I'm giving my observation because I was around. That is why you have people observing because they was around. Okay? Hey, Sugar T. They can't handle fire when she comes out. Look, she ain't even already outside yet. Okay? She just looking out the door. Okay? Talking about who relevancy today. Mine? I'm not relevant at all. I'm just doing my commentary, right? So, and then Fire ain't been full throttle in a long time because it ain't nobody around here to go full throttle with. You guys got the real, yes, it was the past. Yes, things have changed. But when you keep playing on her top, you're going to force her to, uh, you know, be the babe, for lack of a better word. Okay, as season and now is. I mean, really? Okay, all right, that's fine. But I'm not going to say that Fyebabe is no longer relevant. Okay, when she has always been a huge part. That's why she's just not there yet. True Black. She has been a huge part of the B sector. She done fought fights that none of us have fought. Okay? And I'm going to give her credit, whether she likes me or not. While I have, like I said, I done battle with the babe. You know what I mean? Just like everybody else on here. And a lot of people are new and you don't understand. If you wasn't around here, or you didn't understand what was going on, then that is the reason why you have these things in your mind, right? And it's not about people having a season. It ain't about that. That is not what I'm talking about. Okay? VS made Ness sit down, push it up. People, I guess I'm confused as to who been playing on her top. Oh, to have to reclaim. You just confused. You confused just Roxy, okay? Well, well, what do you think that Kilolo was doing, right? So here's the thing. Fyebabe was giving a little history, her version of history. Them ass and shit, super chats and cash apps are gonna be good. Happy holiday season. Good afternoon, Miss Hall. Who you saying that in reference to? Kimberly Black. But anyway, I ain't reading nothing else, so I get my commentary out, okay, y'all? So, but like I said, people can have their opinion in here. I don't care because it's not my fight. I am simply giving my observation. Word of the day. Okay. The haters say, "Hello, the babe got them mad." I don't even know why they. I don't even know why they mad. She ain't even full throttle Fyebabe yet. I might be just. She not. She just cleaning house. Fyebabe is cleaning house. That's all she doing to clean the house, right? Now we know she always done her version of cleaning house. Now I listened to her video this morning, and I agreed with some of it. Okay, I agree with a lot of it because hey, Bastard B, you do have subscribers that try to attach themselves to you so that they can get some kind of notoriety. I gave you an example of the beans and cornbread and the Sour Patch. They try to attach themselves to Lemon to get some kind of notoriety or attention or whatever. Okay? Oh, okay, Kimberly. Well, I'm not that invested, so it don't go to me. I'm not even consistent. Okay. But anyway, uh like I gave you an example, right? So this morning Fyebabe was talking about how she felt that what is her name? Tisa. She gave an example of Tisa. She gave an example of Tracy D. And it was Tisa, Tracy D. And I don't know nothing about Tweety, and I really don't know nothing about Kilolo. The first time I heard Kilolo was that evidently she was Babe Nation. Now I know she was Babe Nation, or I thought she was, and now she hanging out with Ness, right? So when it comes to Fyebabe, you gotta pick a side, right? Now, even I know when it comes to Fyebabe that you gotta pick a side. Yeah, V Lenore, she said V Lenore, right? And that's how she run Babe Nation, right? And from what I understand, that is how Ness runs Ness over there, the finesses, right? I have heard Ness say, "Where my people at? Why y'all over there?" Let them know that I'm over here live, right? So certain content creators expect certain loyalties from their subscribers, right? From some of their subscribers. And if you are in the inner circle, I think of Babe Nation, she expects a certain type of loyalty to her, right? So if you are truly Babe Nation, you are not going to move like a Kilolo moved, right? So I understand that the Fyebabe has not been old beef sector Fyebabe in it for a while, right? So she went on. I'm thinking Kilolo went on to somewhere where she could get some notoriety or the type of drama that she want. You see what I'm saying? These type of subscribers will try to attach themselves to you while you are popular. So when you are no longer quote unquote, popping, you'll go on to somebody else. That don't mean that they like one more than the yes. Yeah, that's why I do too, Dr. Soapy. I don't have that kind of thing, but some subscribers, some content creators do, require that type of loyalty from, especially they inner circle, especially they what do you call it? The rich holders, the Lord, I forgot their names because I ain't got none of them. They moderators, right? This does the same. Will block you for interacting. Right. That's what I'm saying. She does the same. So the pot can't talk about the kettle, right? And so when it comes to I think that she did not appreciate this situation with Key Lobo, right? And she's there, and she feels, in my opinion, that she's dealt with this kind of thing before. And she gave the example of Tisa. Now, she said Tisa was working at Walmart but buying her Balenciaga, right? So she feels like Tisa was trying to sidle up to her, I guess to be in the in crowd for the popularity or whatever, right? This is how she is feeling about Tisa, right? Right, Raniella, right? And then she gave the observation of it was Tisa, and then it was a Tracy D, right? Now, if memory serves me correctly, the way Tracy D got in the in crowd with Fyebabe was Tracy D showed up at a court session that Fyebabe was at, I think concerning VS, right? I think she showed up, introduced herself, and they were cool after that, right? Well, okay, Sean P says that Miss O, Kilolo, is a day one supporter of that. Okay, but she was a strong supporter of Fyebabe, right? So Fyebabe she feels that Ness is trying to be the bootleg her, and I think she felt the way about Kilolo going to Nesscation as opposed to 45 hours with the babe, right? I think that's how she feels. See, the problem is, right, she is always supporting them both. But now we know when it comes to Fyebabe, you're going to have to pick a side. When she calling her people home, when she get ready to go full throttle Fyebabe, she said she reclaiming her time. I don't care what nobody say. KRN gave the speech this morning about you can go where you want to go and all of this and all of that. We know that ain't true when it comes to Fyebabe and Ness, right? Fyebabe been that way for years, right? And that's just the truth. Um, Kilolo should have been honest up front. Why? Yeah, they said Kilolo is also the Dabner person, right? That's what they say. Dabner is Kilolo. That's what they say, right? And so, if Kilolo don't feel anything wrong, why she under a different name, right? And they also said that this heat has been saying that Dabner is Kilolo. She has been saying that for a long time. Okay, that's what they said. So I don't know if nobody don't come out. I can't do. I don't understand the troll names, and I have never been able to figure out who was who. Right? Somebody that I could be cussing out could be in my chat, and we could be getting along just fine, and I wouldn't know the damn difference. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I'm just always the oracle. I'm up front. If I drop down in your chat, you know it's the oracle. Okay? If it's actually me, and you ought to know the difference, because I don't like to drop down really and type in chats. I be in the sky, but I don't mind hitting a link every once in a while, but I don't like to type in the chat. I really don't even like to read it like that. So that's probably why I can't tell the difference. Y'all please hit the like button. Please share the video. But Miss O, some of these CC wants is subbies to be loyal to them and not be at their op channels. But then the same CC be right on the panels of the ops. They don't want the subbies there. I can't make no sense of that. Win Zims. I'm just telling you that when it comes to Fyebabe and Babe Nation, I don't even think that it's all she's so much concerned about all of the subscribers, all of her subscribers being loyal to her. But she expects her inner circle, which is what I understand. That Kilolo was once in the inner circle. I think that she expects her inner circle to be loyal to her. Now, when it comes to Ness, I don't know if she expects all her subscribers, or her moderators, or just her inner circle if she has one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Wynn said what's hypocritical because that confuses us subbies. Really, I don't think it confuses some subbies because you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm grown and go where I want. Absolutely, I see five for her works. Oh, and this as well. Okay, you don't tell a grown person who pays their own wife. We've been saying that for years. That's why I don't appreciate no law. I don't expect no loyalty. Right, VS used to do the same thing. Sean Bradley club chat better not have fell down in nobody else's chat without his authorization. Club chat move as a unit. Okay, can we talk about it? Club chat removed and you. We sub not our subbies are not spectators, and that's what Fyebabe was talking about this morning. Not all subbies are spectators. Some subbies want to stand out, so they start donating real heavy. Now, one person that I know is supposed to be a subby over here is this lady named Barbara Warren, right? She real messy when it comes to her money, right? And she real messy when it comes to her money because she wants to stand out. And she is not the first person to do something like that. And she is not going to be the last. Because like I said, some of these subscribers content get noticed by the content creator by supporting heavily. If somebody's giving you hundreds of dollars and sending you gifts and all of this and all that, of course you're going to start noticing them, right? Now, some of them do that for attention. Some of them do that for some sort of notoriety. Some of them do it because they want to get their own channel started. You know what I mean? And some want to stand out. It's just like the black church, okay? You might be doing heavily tithing, and heavily doing your and you do the envelope and write your name on it when the plate comes by, because you want the pastor or you want the head of the church to know that you're donating heavily. That's how you get noticed. Okay? And so that's what some of them do. But they're doing that not necessarily because they're supporting the content creator. They're doing that because they want to be noticed for, or they want attention for whatever reason. And so they attach themselves to that popular content creator. Okay? That's what Fyebabe was talking about this morning. Now, and that has happened several times with not only her, but a lot of people, right? Now, that has not happened with me because I don't do that kind of stuff. There is a reason why I do my channel the way that I do my channel. Because nobody, just like I don't have a right to tell nobody where to go, I don't expect loyalty out of nobody. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be loyal to your money, your super chats, your gifts, or nothing. Because I make or because you got a stick. There's a reason why I don't have moderators. Okay. There's a reason for that. So, do mine get paid because nobody going to tell me where to go? I'm grown. Well, I feel that way too. I feel that way too. But when it comes to some of these channels, it is not that way. Our channels are not created equally. Okay? And I don't know why y'all so mad at Fyebabe. If you've been around here for back in the day, you know how she is. Okay? And you know how Ness has really transformed, right? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Okay? Villa Breaker used to do that. I remember that name. And if I didn't move the way she wanted her to, she went panel hopping against fire. A lot of people have done that. This ain't nothing new. Some subscribers is real messy. You don't want to hear the truth, but it's messy. They want your phone number. They want your email address. They want your Instagram name over there. They want to drop the information to you. They want to do this. They want to do that. They want to do the other. All in the effort to be seen. Okay? I don't know who this is. Tell Fi to go get her name back from Club Chat. She don't need to get her name back from Club Chat. Because she always gonna be the babe. It don't matter if what that man's name did what he did to her name. She's still always gonna be the babe. She always gonna be Fyebabe. Okay? He can't stop nobody else from saying her name. Okay? She may not be able to call her name Fyebabe anymore because he copyrighted her name or something? Yeah, Johnny Mac. That was so lame. You was a grown ass man. And then evidently Sean Bradley didn't authorize that. So that's why him and Sean Bradley fell out. But see that's being loyal and trying to stand out in the wrong way. So Sean Bradley didn't authorize that. Then him and Sean Bradley fell out. Okay? Do y'all remember that part? Tell the whole story. I don't conform to no content creator. I don't either. I feel you about not owing anything to a mod. Awesome. Exactly, Brian. That is what I mean. I don't owe anything to a mod, a subscriber, another content creator, nothing. Okay? Some people feel like if you say you came on their channel, right? And you jumped off your channel from being on their panel, right? And so that content creator may feel like they used to do the House of Jay Wilson and the House of this and the House of that, right? Where they would bring up other content creators. Like Jay Wilson had Tracy, after Shadows first, right? And so I think that he felt like at the time Tracy owed him some type of loyalty. Well, Tracy, now if you owe beef sector, do you remember the story? Tracy turns around and start cavorting with Club Chat and Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley was just simply using Tracy to get back at Jay Wilson. And at the end of the day, he ended up kicking Tracy out. Well, she was never really Club Chat anyway. When he was done with her, he kicked her to the wayside. which at first she had to make a choice between Sean Bradley and Jay Wilson, and she chose Sean Bradley over Jay Wilson, and that's how it turned out. And I think Jay Wilson held that against her for years, right? And Johnny Mack, he messed up with the same thing because, like I said, I don't think that I don't know how Sean felt like it made him look, but evidently he didn't appreciate, he didn't authorize it. So, from what I understand, Johnny Mack got ousted from Club Chat. You know, and so that's just how I don't like Fire on Ness at the Fire on Ness. Let me read this. But at the same time, I don't like to see a bunch of people go at one person this week. Now, who is a bunch of people going at one person, and who are they going at? Because we can talk about a bunch of people going at one person, right? Let's talk about Nyca, since we want to talk about a whole bunch of people going at one person, right? Since you said that, right? Because you think that person is weak, right? The reason why Sour Patch felt so comfortable at lying about Nyca giving Lemon her titty pics, she felt that way because of the stuff that KRN, is doing in reference to Nyca, right? Now, is he doing anything wrong? Some say he is, some say he isn't. You know what I mean? But I don't know what kind of hair he got up his ass when it comes to Nyca. But I don't think it's just. I think it's just maybe. Now, see, sometimes people be projecting, right? Now, these are my observations. Sometimes people be projecting, right? I don't know why he is still. It's kind of bordering on obsession if you really take a look at it, right? Now I understand that Nyca is an easy target or whatever, whatever. So you go away for a month or how long you been gone. You come back around Halloween. You said you wanted to do a party against Lemon, but you didn't have all the stuff. But you did have all the stuff for Nyca, right? So you do your little party or whatever. And yeah, we know Nyca ain't gonna appreciate it. And it was real shady for you to send her five. It was, I don't care what you say. When you sent that lady $5 and King Kyos or whatever sent her $1.50 or whatever, you got a good little kiki out of there on your thing this morning. That was being shady as hell. That's why she sent it back. Don't try to act like you was really trying to contribute to her contest. Then you gonna send her $5 and somebody gonna send her $1. She know y'all being shady. So I don't know what kind of projection or what kind of whatever that it is in his head that's going on between him and Nyca, but that is a whole bunch of people picking on one person because you feel like they weak. That is why Sour Patch felt like she could do Nyca like that because of how KRN keeps stomping on her head. Okay? So there's an example. So are you feeling that way? So I don't know when it comes to flying Ness, that's an equal opportunity fight right there. Because Fire got her people and Ness got her people. Okay? These people are not who you think they are. No, they are not. That's why I don't make up. See them at I know that's right, Dr. Sophie. The only choice I can make on this app is to choose when to come on exactly and how long to stay. And I want is that mine too. I don't have no obligations to nobody. Okay. Now I wish I could be more consistent to the people that like my commentary. You know what I mean? But I'm not obligated to be consistent at all. Okay. What is KRN beef with Nyca? Because I have no I don't even think it's a beef. It's more like a bully. It's not even like a beef. It's really not even like a bully. It's like projection or something. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't it's beginning to look really weird, you know? I don't I I don't know. And then sometimes people will pick with you because they know they can get a rise out of you. Maybe it's that. I think it's something deeper. But it is what it is, right? For a long time, people felt like I was trying to come out here and be somebody's auntie or grandmama or mama. Now they know that no, honey, don't project on me the feelings that you have for women that have hurt you in your life, because I ain't your mama, I ain't your auntie, I ain't your grandmama, I ain't none of that. I am simply the oracle. Just because I am a woman of a certain age, don't project that shit on me, because it don't work for me, baby. Because I ain't trying to be none of that. I am not trying to be a motherfucking beans and cornbread, a sour patch, or no, a Nyca, or no motherfucking body. I'm just the oracle. I'm forever the villain. I don't have those motherly or auntie feelings for you, okay, because I don't know you. So I don't subscribe to that, and I don't think that they try to put that type of observation out on me, because they know they will be very incorrect. I don't give a fuck about you because I don't know you like that for real. Okay. Neither do I choose to. Hence why I don't even have subscribers. I am loyal to the Oracle. I go where I want to go. I do my commentary. They say it's biased. I say it's unbiased because I treat everybody equally. If I feel like if my content is on your side one day, the next day it might not be on your side. Okay? Because it's my commentary. I can do that. I don't attach myself with no group. When I came to the beef sector, I made my own bones. I didn't jump on nobody's motherfucking channel to build my channel, because my channel was already built before I got to the beef sector. Okay? But you do give good advice. Thank you, Brian. I think that's why they confused too, because I do be dropping gems, but I don't take sides. Like, I'm not team anybody but the Oracle. I am team Oracle. Okay? That's why you gotta learn people for yourself. That's why I don't expect no loyalty, please, from nobody. That's why I taught people a long time ago, don't fight for me. I can fight for my goddamn self. Okay? Because I might not like you either while you fighting for me. Okay? I'm just saying. Hey. hmm You thank you, a little heart said, sure was I. Exactly. I got all of my subscribers, might as well say, from the OB sector and the entertainment sector. Okay? I don't really have very many, maybe a couple of thousand from over here, maybe. But when I came over here, I had 12 or 13,000 subscribers when I got here. Y'all, I only need 60 more thumbs up, y'all, and I have my 100. So, yeah, I didn't come over here and have to get under the house of Jay Wilson or the house of Sean Bradley Club Chat, or the house of motherfucking nothing. I came in here, I did my research, and I started motherfucking picking with people. And some of that, landed into beefs or whatever, and that's just how I made my bones over here. I gotta sit up under no motherfucking body. Libby, did you talk about Jay Wilson calling the police? No, I didn't know he called the police on you, Brian. What? For what? Oh my God. They need to remember that it is rarely up and stuck between these CCs, and they will make up by keeping you blocked. And child, these days, yeah. Yeah. But some of this is stuff. Brian, do you want to come up and tell me what happened, baby? But so okay, so I'm gonna drop the link for Brian in case you want to come up. I don't know if you do or not. Hey, well, see, driving, but I've been listening. Let me hear. Thank you, great commentary. Thank you. Okay, let me get it, Brian. So anyway, the reason why I was saying the operative word for this video is observations, is because um KRN said that he did, he prefaced, he said what he was saying, this morning. And I think it was because of he listened to Fyebabe's video, right? And he said he gonna sit back and observe next week, right? I'm thinking, why? Okay, that ain't how the beef sector work for real. That might be how this 2.0 stuff work, but that ain't the beef sector. Now you sit back and observe it, in my opinion, because you want to see what Fyebabe is going to do or how she's going to move. You want her to throw the first shot, basically. Okay? And that's what's going on. But never think that the woman is stupid, because she not. She been playing this game a lot longer and a lot better than a lot of us have, right? Than a lot of us have. So I'm just saying, so yeah, sit back, observe. and learn. Cause see, sometimes uh you can uh you can overextend yourself, right? It ain't no I'm cool with Fyebabe and I'm cool with Ness too, right? It don't matter how many times you drop down in the chat and say hi. It don't matter what she done told you in the back or you done told her in the back. It don't even matter when it come to Fyebabe, right? When it come to OB sector, when a woman get ready to chop your head off, she gonna chop your head off, right? And now if you are telling the people that you gotta sit back and observe, that means you know that you already done went too far. Okay? Five plays a long way. Yeah. In old school beef sector CCs do at least a while. Exactly. I don't know about camps and cliques, but nobody gonna tell me who chat. Exactly. Nobody should tell you who chat you gonna be in, right? I feel the same way. I'm a free. Don't nobody tell me where to go, what to say. That's not me. But that is not the way of some content creators. Nor is it the way of some subscribers. If you say you are Babe Nation, then Babe Nation who knows who Babe Nation is. If you say you are Club Chat knows who Club Chat is. Sean Brady still got his Club Chat right today, and he ain't up here in the beef sector slanging and banging or even doing commentary like he used to, but he still got his people. His people is his people. And it's just yeah, his people is his people. Right. It's not about where you go, it's about disloyalty. And I think that really Fyebabe was like, oh, they think I'm weak now with the whole Kilolo situation. That and I don't care what nobody say. What is her name? Ness felt like that was something big for Kilolo to do what she did when it comes to Fyebabe. Cause Ness been around her forever. Okay, she know how Fyebabe move. 2.0 say the OGs are washed up, but the 2.0 runs Ness runs runs the OGs outside. It's got to go up a minute, go up another comment, Sugar T. That's what my thing. Let me try to put my thing down here again. But yeah, that's crazy. Let's keep it a buck when it comes to the OB sector. In fact, a lot of these people are slaves to the channel holders, and some channel holders act like master. You with me? Said, oh yeah, no, I don't see it that way. Cause some people do things for a specific reason. Like I said, I agree with what Fyebabe said this morning when she was talking about how some subscribers will attach themselves to you and act like they are loyal to you, but they are really loyal to themselves because they are trying to get some kind of shine being attached to you. Okay? And then you want to get mad because some people require loyalty from you. But if you're in a circle, then they're going to require some type of loyalty to you. See, for me, I don't have an inner circle. I don't never have to worry about these problems these people having with these subscribers, these inner circles, these other content creators. No, 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 no. I don't have time to deal with people's feelings and emotions. That's why I run to move the way that I move. Okay? Is this you, Brian?
Hey, Miss Olivia, how you doing?
Hey, baby, hold on a minute. Let me finish this because I want to know what the hell is going on with you. The police and Jay Wilson. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, so let me say this last thing, right?
Okay.
Because I didn't like that comment from Wow. See, that's why people be on Lemons Live. I don't believe they. No, they don't. They don't. They be on Lemons Live not because they like him, because it's somewhere to go at night. Okay? And that's the popular channel. You can't even. I don't even see how people take him seriously, and most of them don't. Cause honey, you can't reason with a drunk. You got him over there right now from me listening to KRN, really crying over KRN. Cause like I said, KRN is simply the new Shaquem, in my opinion. And when he get drunk, he start being real loose in the lip. And one of these nights he gonna be so loose that he gonna tell the truth on himself. Okay, he gonna come all the way out the closet by his goddamn self. Okay, Brian, you know I'm telling the truth. Okay.
I mean, he is holding on in that closet.
Yeah, he holding on for dear life. He
I
over there
mean,
talking about two almonds run together, rub together to make almond milk. I'm like, what?
yeah, and almonds are nuts.
Is that almonds or nuts?
Almonds are
Exactly.
nuts. Men have nuts.
Child,
So
you better tell the truth. That is exactly what it is, Olivia. If more CCs went live, then many would go elsewhere. Well, I mean, and then a lot of the OCCs, don't come live. They're not really consistent. I'm not consistent. You know what I mean? Well, I come on when I found like it's something literally it's something worth talking about. I come on and I talk about it, right? But let me close this out, Brian. But
yes,
as far as Ness and KRN and Fyebabe go, you sit back and observe all you want to. But yes, you're gonna have to choose. Okay?
mm,
It's gonna have to
mm.
be a choice. KRN. You saying you ain't choosing, and you can say you don't see what the deal is. You so invested down to where you're gonna have to make a choice. That's what's going on. That, in my opinion, that's why he feel like he gotta sit back and observe. Cause you say you come on and you're gonna do things differently this time, and that's cool. But when it come to Fyebabe and Ness been poking and poking and poking. Okay? And now Fyebabe is finally sick of her shit. And she gonna have to come out and she gonna have to slap her around a little bit.
Yeah,
And it don't matter how much Ness say, I'm not even talking about that lady. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing. Girl,
she
everybody
called
know
her a
what you
has
doing.
been. She called that girl a has been, Miss Olivia. I heard her say that.
Still caught her has been. I'm like, what? Probably done more battling around here than you could ever do. You too punk pussy to do the battling that Fyebabe did with VS and with Sean Bradley. And I'm still not sure if Sean Bradley ain't talking to somebody in the background, but I'm gonna have to observe that too. Cause when it come to Fyebabe, Sean Bradley ain't never too far away. Okay.
Okay.
Now history
Oh,
has told us that
oh, that's a
When
lot.
it comes to Fyebabe, Sean Bradley is always somewhere lurking around. Now, when and Ness and KRN, don't slip up, okay? And let the puppet master get a hold to you if he already ain't got a hold to you. Don't slip up, cause
Who's
he
the puppet
coming if
master?
he ain't there already, okay?
But who's the puppet master, Miss Olivia? I'm
Sean
curious.
Bradley.
Oh, child.
Sean Bradley is a puppet master. Always been a puppet master. Now we know that KRN went on Vegas Casing with Sean Bradley, right? Now
Hmm.
don't think Fyebabe done forgot about that either. Okay?
Mm.
Right. See back TV. He is honey. That is the puppet master. Okay? Do you not think that Fyebabe was thinking in her mind, is there something else going on here?
Mhm.
Let me do little research on this. Okay? So sit back and observe, because it is gonna get interesting. If you want the babe to go full throttle,
Oh,
keep moving the way y'all moving, and
when
y'all
you
get her full throttle.
when
Sean
you piss
Bradley,
up,
are you
I'm
in the
sorry.
back? Sean Bradley pulling strings. I'm sorry about that, Brian.
No, I'm
Sean
sorry to interrupt
Bradley,
you.
if you are in the back pulling strings, honey, we will not be surprised. Okay, I'm going where I can, laugh and talk shit. If I can't do it, why am I? Well, that's true. Why am I there? Now I'm not talking about everybody. She is not expecting, y'all not paying attention. She is not expecting that from everybody. Neither is Ness. They are simply expecting that from those that they call the finessers or those that they call Bay Nation. Everybody is not Club Chat. Everybody is not Bay Nation. Everybody is not a finesser. Okay? She expected loyalty from her inner circle. Now, when it come to Key Lolo, from what I understand, she was once in the inner circle. Okay, ma'am, you sound ridiculous talking like we are still in the past. The reason why I'm talking about that is because Fyebabe is forever going to be Fyebabe. It
Mm.
don't matter how much they say she a had been. Oh, she a has been.
Which is
Oh,
true.
this ain't the past. It don't change the way that lady moves. That lady is very strategic, and she gonna move the way that she freaking move, whether it was 2018, 2019, 2020, or 2025 going into
Okay.
26.
And when you
If
piss
you
her
really
off,
don't want the full throttle fiber,
yeah.
if you really want, let me tell you something, Brian. And Brian, you was around. Don't act like you
Yes,
don't know.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's why
Because you
I'm trying to jump
remember.
in. I'm trying
All
to
I'm
jump in and
saying,
tell
Brian,
them
if they really they know this is not full throttle fly, babe. Is
at
it
all.
not?
No, it's not.
She really
Cause
is not fly babing yet. She really is not. Tell the truth,
mm-mm.
Brian. Now is she?
Fyebabe will call your school, her versus Flo Bella.
Child,
Okay, Fyebabe will call your mama,
she
her
will wreck
versus
your
Rick.
fucking world.
Yeah, her
Okay.
versus Rick Reed. Fyebabe will drive by your shit, her versus Teresa. Fyebabe is cutthroat a little bit, you
She
know.
cut throat a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she
Don't.
is not even full throttle. She said she coming to reclaim her time. She's
Oh.
still not 100% fly baby yet. But Brian, she said she coming to reclaim her
Oh,
time.
shout out to Maxine Waters.
Okay.
Shout out to shout out to Maxine Waters, baby. Baby, cause baby, I'm reclaiming my
Then
time.
listen to this. Is this this? They say, and you will be the only one talking about it. Nobody, I doubt that. Cause, honey, when Fyebabe bring the drama, everybody gonna be talking about it. So keep telling yourself that. But okay, bro.
Child, it's just a bunch of mess, Miss Olivia. But you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them
But you
drink.
can't
Okay.
make them drink, Brian. But you can't make them drink. But she still is not full throttle Fyebabe. Okay.
Baby, oh baby, I got my little tickles in just now, baby. I needed that little tickle.
Yeah, but
I,
Brian, you know I'm telling the truth.
oh yeah, you ain't lying.
She
You ain't
ain't
lying.
full throttle. She ain't went there yet.
Mm-mm. You doggone show ain't lying, Miss Olivia, at all. And Fyebabe versus VS was catastrophic
It was catastrophic. Thank you.
on both
Do you
ends. Both.
think that Ness can handle? Do you think Fyebabe, the way Fyebabe went for VS? Do you think that Ness can handle that Fyebabe?
Well, I think Nessa just drag her, but Fyebabe can drag.
But
We all can drag, but Fyebabe always
right,
goes that once you piss her
Ugh.
off,
Right,
she just like VS. Just
right.
like VS, if you piss them off,
Yes.
they gonna go that extra mile and they're gonna try to bite your shit off. Just
They
plain and
will
simple.
bite your fucking head off. And
Mm,
that's the old beef sector. You got a lot of people around here that don't remember that wasn't here. Okay, and they really just don't know how to go
mm,
for real. But that girl, she ain't even on the porch yet. Okay? She's still
mm.
talking in her house. All right. So when you get people saying they observing, okay.
Fyebabe is cutthroat, and she's not. Now Ness can drag you, but we all can. Anybody can do.
Anybody
You
can
can drag.
drag. Anybody
Anybody
can
can drag.
drag.
Okay, but
Child,
man,
I
but
ain't talking. It's beyond dragging. That's why I
mm-hmm,
said, is Sean Bradley in the mix somewhere? Is he in somebody's ear, or has he not interjected yet? Because when Fyebabe start really when she really opened the door, you best believe Sean Bradley is gonna pop up. Okay, he ain't gonna be able to help himself. Okay.
mm-hmm.
And
I
I
ain't gonna.
can't wait. I hope she go full throttle Fyebabe again, because it's gonna bring out some of the other old beef sector people, and they're gonna be snapped. Is this not even gonna be about this no more? It's gonna be about Sean Bradley and Fyebabe again. It's gonna be about James Caldwell and
Yep,
Sean Bradley. I mean,
yep.
and Sean Bradley and Fyebabe, James Caldwell. See all that the shit. Goddamn, Quantity gonna come out.
Yeah,
Shit, I can't wait. So
yeah, yeah,
please bring
yeah.
Fyebabe out again. Please.
Entertainment, because like the way it is, I play along with it because I just be joking about it.
Right.
But people don't want to, like, Lemon is old. That's getting old. That's no like
Yes,
authentic. It's like it's kind of
exactly.
pussy drama,
Mm-hmm.
female. I'm in the closet type of drama. Let's have a panel. And Ness can drag, but I mean, okay. Like back in the,
They all, let me sum it up, Brian. They are all
mhm.
mediocre, especially as it pertains to somebody like a Fyebabe, okay?
You might be right. I
It's
think
all
so.
mediocre. I
So
don't
much.
even think the new people are will be used to what is the level of what the level that Fyebabe can go. I don't even think they I don't think they're used to it.
Mr. Livy, can I tell you something right quick?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know this wasn't about Pastor, but somebody spoke to me and said that Pastor was dragging me, and I just asked you a question. I said, Mr. Livy, did you hear that he called the police up on me?
No,
Um,
that's what I want to talk about right now. So please tell me why he called the police on you.
Well, because I sent a email to him and I explained to him that if he continue on damaging my character and damaging my name, I'm going to handle him the legal way. Meaning I'm going to contact, his university. I'm not going to say the name. I'm going to respect your platform. I'm going to make posters and go, into his, in front of his house, meaning the
Oh, what?
streets.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
yes, Miss Olivia,
Brian,
because
you gonna put some posters in front of his house, Brian?
Miss Olivia, he's on his platform calling me a thief,
Oh my
calling
God.
me a scammer. I offered these. I came on three major platforms. Yours, I went on Pizarro's, and I even went on his platform. And I offered to say, I told these people, if you donated to the cause and you want a refund, drop down, give me your Cash App name. I'll publicly give you your money back so we can end it.
In it.
There.
Right.
Okay,
Mm,
nobody dropped down. I went on three platforms. He's
hmm
still
I
calling
know
me a
you said that on my platform, Brian.
Yes, ma'am. He's still calling me a scammer. Scammers take
But
money. I
yet
don't.
and still he grifting the people over there. You taking 50% off the contest money, and you get to choose what they get. And are there any contestants actually? But you calling Brian a thief?
Ain't that
Okay.
something? And he didn't spring that on to the people until what, yesterday, the day before, that he's
Mm-hmm.
going to be taking half of the pot. What type of competition is that? But that's none of
Mm-hmm.
my business because, like I say, that's his business. I'm not going
Right.
to sit up here and call him a scammer. So I kindly explained to him that I know your address. I will send legal paperwork because now
Mm.
you're damaging my character. People are unsubscribing to me. Now you're
Mm.
damaging my character, and I will send legal paperwork. And I told him not only that, but since you want to damage my character, I'm going to tell the truth about you to your neighbors. I can stand on a public road and protest in America. I can go in front of the university that you work at and the
Mm.
public sidewalk and put a poster since you're calling me a scammer and you don't
Ooh.
care about how that would handle me. So he lied and said that I threatened him. And Miss Olivia, the proof is that I um I included hypnotic touch and I included honest row into
Mm.
that email so that I can have witnesses that I did not threaten him. I deliberately did that because I knew how much of a drama king he's gonna be talking about. I threatened him. I would never threaten nobody and I would never do nothing illegal because Texas is a stand your ground state. But
Woo.
I know I could go stand my ass on that public
On a
easement.
public street.
Yes. And since you're calling me a scammer, let's find out if your neighbors know that you are online, getting caught with your jack app. Let's
Mm.
know if your neighbors find out that you're online scamming your people and doing this online, driving people by people's houses. I don't mind making posters and standing on a
Uh,
public road. You would not defame my character with your way bigger audience than me. And on top of that, you're getting paid to do that. You're getting
mm.
paid to this, so I'm not going to accept
Yeah.
that. So I sent him a
Mm-hmm.
nice email and he went on his live this morning trying to flip the script and TMO, she is
Uh,
just she is such
yeah.
girl. Oh, I don't even want to disrespect that lady because I swear to God, I just had me a little Bible study and I swear to God, Miss Olivia, and I didn't even know you was on. I turned my
Well,
phone back
some
on.
people really take you there. Okay, so okay, so what did TMO say? So let's delve into that. What?
She,
Okay, what is she saying?
okay. Now,
Oh,
what
hold
is
up,
a
Brian.
word
Hold
that?
up, before you get into that.
Yes, ma'am.
This jump person that's been trolling me this whole time, I'm getting a kick out of it because they ain't went too far yet. They said Jay Wilson said Olivia needs to fix her mouth to discuss his competition. In the first place, this is the first day that I said something about his competition because it don't even seem like no competition to me. Like, who are the contestants? Are there any contestants? You said you're taking 50% because you the house. I didn't say you was scamming nobody. I said you was the Donald Trump of the beef sector. I said you grifting the people. Okay, so what do in case I don't even know if he said it or not, but these are just simply my observations. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian. Continue.
Oh no, you're telling the truth. And TMO is one
Now,
of
see,
these.
now you get ready to go too far, jump. So dial it back with the vulgarity, and I'm gonna have to delete this comment right here. But I'm not blocking you. But I don't like this. Don't get too vulgar, cause your ass will get blocked. Now we know I don't like the vulgarity in the chat. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
Oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. Run your channel, ma'am. I ain't just tell me when I can go. You know what I'm saying? And I was not
Oh no,
kissing
you
out of.
fine. They said that you was having dinner with TMO last night. If you know what
No,
I
I
mean.
was not. I was in her chat because Honest Row made a video, and I can go anywhere I want to go. If I want to sit in somebody's chat and say my words, then I can do that. What is these people
Right.
talking about? That don't mean I was kissing out the woman's behind. What are you
Mm-hmm.
talking about? I was simply
Mm.
in her chat. Like what they like these people are trolling, and that's why I don't even read the chat. I keep that chat off because these people are distractors, and they're demonic, and they're designed to
Right.
throw you off of your path. And
Right.
baby, I'm walking on my sidewalk, baby. It's for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
But
walking on
anyway, get
mine.
back to the T. I want to hear
Yes,
about the Jay
ma'am.
Wilson stuff.
Oh, oh yes, ma'am. So
Now, what did TMO say that you didn't like, Brian? Brian. Oh, you fell down. He'll come back. Brian, I'm dropping the link again. He'll come back. He fell out. Sometime that happens. Yeah, but like I said, I don't mind. You say what you want to, but don't go too far over here. Okay? We don't do the vulgarity. That's all I'm saying. You got a right to your opinion, but frame it properly. He says, I sent Brian $50 and haven't seen it back. Well, if it was for that patient thing, he offered to give it back. So I don't know what that's about. I hope Brian will hit the link again. Right, see back, I want to hear the tea again. I hope Brian will hit the link again. Lord have mercy. Maybe he got a phone call or something, you know. But I appreciate if y'all hit the like button and share the video if you care. You know. Oh, here you go. He coming back, y'all. Here you go. Well, let me go and drop the link again in case anybody else want to come up. And feel free to come up. Let me click in Brian. Okay.
okay,
Brian,
this
is
is
that
me.
you?
Yeah, I had a phone call. My
Okay.
doggone sister. Oh Lord, I hate when they
I
call me,
figured
man.
it dropped. But where we left off, Brian, is you was
Yes,
supposed to
ma'am.
tell me about TMO.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so TMO, I just feel like the best way I can describe this without being too disrespectful, I think she got that man. I think she got that man scrotum in her mouth,
Mm,
wedged.
mm, mm.
Okay, and that's the best. That's the only way, for a lack of better words, where I'm lacking. I think she has that man scrotum deeply lodged into her
Well,
mouth.
and you know, I have to agree because she feels comfortable over there. He has made a safe place for her, on his channel, and so I believe this, why she feels that way. So yeah, go ahead. Mm.
And just the blatant uh in your face pick me Passa, pick me, I want your attention, I want your affection. It is just so disgusting, and she's a grown mother, and I won't speak on her motherhood at all, but I'm just saying, like, you should have more respect. You're a strong black woman. Why are you letting this man who be
Well,
disrespecting
now
her to
she
her
a
face?
black woman. I don't know if I would attach the strong to it. I would say that she's a needy black woman. I am a strong black woman. Okay,
I hear you.
she
I hear you.
needy. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So he was. I caught this morning. I was doing my rounds, and I caught it, and he blatantly lied and said that I threatened harm to him, and I
Mm-hmm.
threatened him, and that's why I made sure to include Hypnotic and I made sure to include Ro. And I don't know why I did that, but I said, well, at least Hypnotic, my moderator, if I need a witness, she's impartial. She don't pick sides either. She'll be
Uh,
honest. And I know Ro, ugh. So I just
what,
included both of them. I don't know
mm, what,
why.
what, well, Brian, I don't mean to interrupt, but somebody said, but Brian be over there to be disrespected by Jay Wilson. So is he a pick me too? What do you feel about
Baby.
that comment, Brian?
Well, they must be forgetting the parts where I be cussing them out to his face
Mm,
and letting them know he ain't gonna play with me. So if I want to go over there, I can go over there. Who are you to
mm-hmm,
tell me I can't go over there and partake in the mess? Like just like you be sitting your ass over there in the bushes, whoever said that, or in the
mm,
crowd. So I
mm,
mean, you be over there, okay. And as soon as he played with me the wrong way, I cuss his behind directly out.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so I
All
could go
right.
anywhere I choose to go to.
Absolutely. So
But the
why do
point.
you think that?
Mhm.
Do you think that you touched the nerve when you said that you would post stuff, the stuff on his street or or whatever,
Well,
when you send him the email,
yeah, and
do
then
you think that touched the nerve? Because
well,
he don't. I think he presents his, he be hog wild on YouTube, right?
yeah,
But when he's offline in his reality, he is so
well,
materialistic and so. I mean, if you're a grown man, and I have never met a man, but some men do it. I realize that. But if you go so far as to have Botox injected into
okay,
your head, you are truly worried about what the world thinks
yep,
about you, right?
hmm
And not only,
hmm
I mean, it's men and women that do that. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, men and women that go to those extremes, they really do care about what people think about them. So, do you think that's why he called the police on you?
Well, let me. Okay, well, okay. Now that was a nice, juicy question too. Yes, let me tell you, I make Jay Wilson move because
Mm,
let me address the Botox. When he thought he was gonna make fun of me about my weight and didn't think that he was untouchable, and I started posting them all them lines and bags under his face. Yeah, because you get what you give people. You ain't gonna talk about my weight and don't think that this fat man ain't gonna be. See, I'm a fat man that can roast and toast. I don't care about you calling me fat. I'm a roasting. I'm a fine. Okay, you talking about me. I'm gonna talk about you. And
mm,
that's what it is. But I'm gonna tell you what struck a nerve, Miss Olivia, to answer your question in full detail. When I politely sent him a screenshot of his address
mm.
and where he
Ooh,
worked at, and you see,
whoa.
yeah, I told him I'm not playing with you. If you keep damaging my name, I know about his equity. I mean,
Mm.
just go listen to his live this morning. He sat up there and told you what I told him in his
Well,
live.
I can't hardly do it no more. Um, it is so demonic that the
Yes.
energy over there.
Hmm.
Um, I just
Money
and
hungry.
the way that he blatantly plays with the Almighty, that give is demonic. Do you see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I can't. The reason why, and I don't talk about him all the time because I really don't know what be going on over there. But I heard
Hmm.
something through the grapevine, and I'll try to go find. Just like I didn't know that he threatened to call the police, or I don't know that he called the police on you. I didn't know nothing about
Yeah.
what you're talking about now. That's why I was like, Brian, can you hit the link? Because I didn't know nothing
And
about
let me tell you, Olivia, he can't. The point that I'm trying to make is if he called those people and make a false report on me,
it. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to take that line down. I mean what I say. Now, the
Right.
Ness cation, I don't care about Ness. This is YouTube. I don't care about going to no Seattle. If I was going, I was going. If I'm not, oh well, that's behind me. But
Right.
now, what you're not going to do
But it's
is
just the fact that he tried to, say that call you a thief and all of this and all
yes,
that.
that's what you're
And
not
the
going to.
way that he doing his people,
Hmm.
taking the 50% off the pot. We don't know if there's any contestants. And if there ain't no contestants after all that, he said he up to over $700 in the pot, right? So if it don't be no contestants, no banner contestants, because he said that they gotta sign some kind of paper and
Hmm.
he don't docs and all this and all that, but you got to sign some kind of paperwork to be in the competition, and if nobody shows up for the competition, do you keep the not
You
just
see what I'm saying?
50% of the pot? Do you keep the whole pot? And is that what you really want to do, is keep the whole pot anyway?
Hmm. And if And first of all, if those people refuse to give their real name, he said he don't
Right.
dox. He dox ZT. Didn't he dox
He
ZT?
doxed ZT. He doxed Deanna.
Okay,
He
sure did
doxed
put a house
Tracy.
on there.
He
Yeah, so
doxed
he,
Tracy. He had
yeah,
tours going past Tracy's house.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So he does dox.
Yes, he does.
So but Mr. Livia, he could say what he want. Mr. Livia, I'm telling you, I mean what I say. San Antonio is too. I didn't been to San Antonio. I took the train and I got me in a private sleeper on the Amtrak to San Antonio, and I then drove to San Antonio. Driving, you can speed down there. I
Mm-hmm.
I do not want to do physical harm to him, but what I
Right.
would do is I I will protest in front of this man's house and his
It
work
is
if
not
he
against
keep.
the law to protest. Okay.
I'm telling you, because if I can't touch you, you sitting up here, you know what I'm saying? You talked about me like a dog. And I said, okay, talk about me. I still can't touch you because I got stuff to lose. But what you ain't gonna do is lie to your audience like I'm over here threatening you. When Hypnotic got the email, Honest Row got the email. The email was very by the law. And it's telling you if you keep on defaming my name, I'm going to send legal paperwork to your home, list
Mm-hmm.
it on public files, and I will protest in front of your house and on your job and all the colleges where you are alumni to. He was the dean of a college. I'll go stand on that public sidewalk and have his picture and tell the world what he's lying on me, defaming my character. I'm not playing
Mm.
with him. And and
What?
and
Oh,
oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Go
Well,
ahead. Go ahead.
ooh, baby, I done got worked up now, Brian. Calm down.
Oh no, it's the truth. But I was just gonna say, continue to be worked up because I love this. But I was just gonna say that Jay Wilson is his own worst downfall. You are not the first person that are having to deal with him in this way, and you are not going to be the last. Go ahead, sir.
But I'm gonna tell you like this now. People can think that I'm a liar and I didn't go to Ness Cation like I owe Ness a left lung or a kidney or half of my doggone liver. I don't owe that woman nothing. I don't owe her jack squat dog caca on the ground. I don't owe her nothing. But what I will owe is myself, and I don't mind getting in that car and heading on down I-610 West to get 2 hours from Houston to get and to show him that I'm not playing. You can call, and then he sat up there and said that the Houston police is gonna knock at my door. They're gonna knock at my door to do what? Exactly, because I'm
And
a law
for what? Because
abiding
you haven't threatened him bodily harm in any way.
at all. At all. So, I mean, he's gonna make money off of this. And Miss Olivia, he think that we care. Because do Jay Wilson contact you and your husband and say, hey, let me help y'all with y'all mortgage and taxes? And do he do that with that money?
Hell no, I wish he would. I would be offended.
Okay, so
But I
why
know
do
what
he
you mean. I know what you mean. He don't do that for nobody. He really don't help nobody. I know what you mean by that. Even the people
no?
that help him. I get what you're
Uh-uh.
saying.
What I mean by that is why should you care about the money he make if he ain't paying for your monthly gas, your
Right.
your mortgage? Why should you as a grown woman in this world not
Right.
asking his behind for nothing? Why do
Right.
you care about the money that he make?
No,
Keep
no,
it.
I don't. That's why I did the commentary. Like, if his people want to give to that banner contest or
Yeah.
whatever, and he done explain to them up front that, hey, I'm taking 50% off the top, and they still continue to give, which clearly they are, then
Yeah.
that's on them. He ain't lying to him.
Yeah, but
He said he taking 50%. Okay.
that's killing the B sector.
Well, I mean,
That's
he
what's
well,
killing the B
that
sector.
ain't, he just ain't even trying to, like, I call him the Donald Trump of the beef sector, because he telling the people, what he gonna do, and he doing it. Okay. So if the pot, say the pot get to $1,000, right?
Around
Even
five
before the
hundred.
contest, he get $500 off the rip from the
Yeah,
people.
talking about he getting paid for his time.
That's what he said.
Getting paid for
But
his
if it's
time.
truly a contest, okay, so they be hollering. Here's the thing that's hypocritical to me when it comes to some subscribers, right? Uh, okay, so you get somebody like Nyca, right? Nyca had her challenge, right? And people been calling Nyca a scammer for years, right? So she didn't have a lot of money donated to her for the Halloween costume challenge, right? But
Mm-hmm.
then they still said that she scammed some of the money, right? But Jay Wilson, since he don't want to go through that, he gonna tell people off the rip that, hey, I'm taking 50% off the top. Now I heard Brianna talking about yesterday that a woman can't get away with nothing like that. Now I understood what she meant by that. It's because if y'all are assuming that Nyca kept some money for herself, uh, and you didn't like it, why aren't you complaining about Jay Wilson? Yes, he's saying he's gonna take 50% off the top, and he mean that, right? Yes, he's
Mm-hmm.
making all these requirements for people and all of this. The reason why he said you got to sign this document and sign that document, because I believe from the bottom of my heart that he don't want no contestants. He don't want no banners. He just want to keep all the money, not
And then
just
he
half
can
the
lie.
money. He's
He can
so
lie and
greedy. He
say that
want to keep all the money.
that man can lie and say only two people, you know, and really a
Yeah, and then
thousand
he
people.
said he is the one that causes his contest, right? So
Yeah,
say if you do got 3 or 4 contestants, right, that take the time to do this banner that's about him that he is going to use for 2026, he is the
narcissist.
no matter how much money he dole out, he is gonna be the one that say he get $1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and he say, okay, that's already 500, right? But what if he just choose to give the winner $100 and the second place $200? I mean, the winner 100, second place 50, third place 25, right? So you taking that, you minusing that, but you still got money out of that other half of the pot, right?
Sure.
You still got more than
It,
$500.
the whole thing just sounds like a in your face. I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to keep your money. Thank you for
Yeah, Donald
donating to
Trump.
me.
Because
Thank you.
Donald Trump told us how he was going to destroy the country in Project 2025, and that is exactly what he's doing step by step.
Well, you know
Okay?
what? I'm having buyer's remorse with Trump. I don't even like him no more. I
A lot of
like that.
people are.
I
Yeah.
like that he set up there and did the borders, and I like that's the only two things I like about him: the borders and about the trans people in the female sports, dominating the female sports, disrespecting the females. He fixed those. I mean, everything else is downhill. Like what? Like it's a mess now. But that's neither here
And
nor there.
even
But
with the borders, let me tell you something what's going on now that's really scary. Not
mhm.
necessarily with the border, but when it comes to those ICE agents,
Oh yeah,
Patel, the head of the FBI, is now warning people that are saying that they're ICE are not actually ICE. And because we don't know, the ICE people is behind masks and all of this and all of that. Anybody can put on that type of uniform and say that they're ICE. They can come in the house and they can steal your children. Now we know that human trafficking is really, really bad in this country, right?
oh yeah.
So what if they're human traffickers posing as ICE agents? So the FBI is now warning that people that say that they're ICE may not actually be ICE. So how can you tell? Like you can't even trust that that's ICE.
Yeah.
These
And what
people
do
can
you?
be taking you anywhere to
Yeah,
do anything with you.
and what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna assign them special uniforms so we can know
I mean, do
who?
you call the police before you go with these people? Do you have time? Because they're just snatching
Yeah.
you up. I mean, what's the deal? That
Oh
is a
my
scary
God.
situation. But Trump created that chaos. That is scary. You hear what I'm
Uh,
saying? They could come in your house and say that they ICE. They could steal your children and sell them into slavery. Human trafficking. They can take you and because they want your organs.
mm.
Anything.
And you never to be seen again, huh?
Never to people already disappearing off the streets. Black people
Oh
that were born
wow.
in this country, their families have been here for generations, are disappearing off of these streets because of so-called ICE.
My God. You see, and that's the scary part, and they're gonna have to do something about that. They're
Yeah.
gonna have. Uh, but Mr. Olivia, let me tell you this.
But
I
anyway,
don't
let's
have.
get back to the petty chat. It's a video for another day, but I'm
Oh,
glad
and
you
I'm willing
brought
to
that
talk
up
about it. I'm willing to talk about it
because
too.
people need to be aware, especially black men, black
Yeah.
people, but especially moreover black men.
And
Because
you
they
ain't never.
fear retribution from black men. Big black men like you, Brian, they
Hmm.
feared you. Okay?
Yeah, you're right about that.
Because my
That's the.
husband is a big black man.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
pretty much everybody in my family is over 6 feet. All the males are over 6 feet tall. The
In
women are
America.
short like me, but the men are tall in my family,
And
and
you in
they are black,
Tennessee.
and they are strong black men.
You in
Okay, and I have
Tennessee and I'm in
known from birth
Texas.
every man in this family. Them been well educated. My nephew right now is not in this state. He is playing football. Okay, I'm scared so bad because I don't want my baby to become a target. I don't want him to disappear. Okay, and then
That's
we
what I was
have to go
telling
through
you.
extraordinary measures to find him because I
That's
will
what I
be
was just trying to
livid.
tell you, Miss Olivia. You are in Tennessee. I'm in Texas. You know how these
Hmm.
white people. You already know.
Yes,
You already know, especially in Tennessee. I
yes.
think Tennessee might be a little bit worse than Texas,
It's
to be
the
honest
home
with
of the
you.
KKK. Okay.
So,
Yes, sir. I
whew,
understand what
man,
you're saying.
we just live in a nasty world, man. We just
Yeah.
live in a nasty.
And you got to
You,
protect yourself. You got to protect your people.
you,
Okay.
but
Especially your black men.
oh yeah, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't want to have no harm against Pastor Miss Olivia.
Hmm.
I've been taking a step back, and I'm gonna just mind my business. People like TMO, like she gonna get hers, and I mean that karma's gonna come to her
Child,
because
that woman is so goddamn dizzy. I don't even mean no harm. But it's a couple of them around here that really shut the fuck up, okay?
Honest Row is one of them gonna call herself
You
trying to
know. And then
drag
you know
me.
what I find fascinating, right? So TMO, let me give you an example of some bullshit to me. I don't even mean no harm since we talking, right?
Yeah,
Right. This is just my commentary. These are just my
yes,
observations,
ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we know that TMO and KRN had to blow up, right? So I'm
Hmm.
listening to him to this morning and he's promoting her. You know, he said, he's been really taking it easy on her, right?
Yeah.
But my thing is, you had more of a reason to go after TMO than you did Nyca, and now you saying, well, she got a court today and this and all of that and that and the other. She did more damage to him. Maybe she did more. I ain't gonna say damage, but she did more to him than Nyca did. So why are you giving her slack and some type of grace, but you're not giving it to Nyca? Like I'm confused by that.
You know what? Look, I'm not even trying to be rude when I say this. I don't watch King Roman.
Yeah.
I do not.
Well, I mean, he been back for a couple of days, and I was like, well, let me go on and tune in to see what was going on. And I tuned in today, because of the Fyebabe situation that I see is supposed to go on, right?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
wanted to know what the response was going to be, okay? And so you are saying you're choosing to sit back and observe because you want to see how this lady gonna move. And the thing is, it don't matter if you sit back and observe or not. When it comes to Fyebabe, when she come all the way off the porch, that's just what it's gonna be. Whether you can say, well, I'm not talking about that lady or I'm not this, it don't even matter. She coming for you. So I just wanted to see what the response was gonna be, via her video this morning. So I found it very interesting.
All I
So
can
yeah.
say about that is that a Fire Babe seemed like she been on her journey and she had to take a step
She
back
been
and
on chill, right?
yeah, yeah, and I
Cause
just
it really ain't even nobody to go after no more, but they are creating a storm. Okay?
I mean I think you might be right about that.
I'm here
Um
for the storm. Don't get me wrong.
and Mr. Livy, let me just say this because I got to wash dishes and my sister is coming and
Okay, babe.
stuff like that. But I'm gonna just say this. I don't care if these people think I'm a man of my word or not. This is YouTube. You're not supposed to take some of these half demonic people serious. And
Right.
if
Jay
I was,
Wilson.
and if I was trolling them, telling them I was going to Seattle, oh well, get
Okay,
over it.
Brian, hold up. Did you get $350 in donations?
These people said 350. These people said 750. Miss
Oh
Olivia,
Lord. I don't
who said?
believe that. I do
Miss
not
Elizabeth,
believe
my
that, Brian.
audience donated to me. I can't lie and tell you at least about 50, 60 people donated to me for real,
Uh-huh.
for real. And they
Uh-huh.
donated some good pieces of change. And then the
Mm.
the, the, the last donation I got was yesterday.
Mm.
Okay. Now my audience, I told my audience, if you want your money back, hit me up. Nobody hit me up. I went to your channel,
Yep.
Pizarro channel, Jay Wilson's
Yep.
channel twice
Yep.
and ain't
Yep.
nobody dropped down and said I owed them no money. So, like I said, I'm still willing to give the refund. But
Okay, so what you need to do is say, well, evidently, honey, if they didn't request it back, then they not worried about it, okay?
okay,
Cause see,
okay,
those people clearly gave from their heart if they
yeah,
didn't request it back. They ain't fucked up with it. And the content creator saying you stole the money, they really ain't fucked up with it either. They just want something to talk about. Okay?
yeah. No,
So
but
if
let
they're
me
not
tell you
requesting it back, then that means they're not worried about it. You see what I'm
exactly.
saying? Cause you remember what happened to Sassy, right? In the
No, what
Chefy
happened with
thing.
Sassy?
Them people wanted all their money back that
Really?
donated to Sheffy when Sassy said, I'm not sponsoring nothing. So if they ain't doing you the way that they did Sassy,
At
then honey,
all?
you ain't got nothing to worry about.
But I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Olivia, I'm gonna be a man of this word right here.
Mhm.
And listen, I put this on my mama because my mama ain't raised no scammer or no thief.
Right,
I go to work. I don't steal from no stores
right. I
or
just
go to
feel like you
people.
changed your mind.
Yeah, well, I don't like chocolate bay. And
Wait a minute. Wait for you go. Hold up, Brian. I got some tea
mhm.
for you.
What happened?
KRN mentioned Chocolate Bay
What did he
this morning
say?
on his video.
Ooh,
He said that Chocolate Bay uh has I guess he go to a lot of occasions, right?
yeah,
And I think he said that Jay Wilson contacted Chocolate Bay
sure did.
about the Cations or something. So
And
Chocolate Bay, you
honest
being
roast.
and honest for right. So and this ain't the first time Chocolate Bay done been in a scandal when it come to a Cation, right? So he going to all these Cations, but is he double agent? It being a double agent around here?
And
Like what is
that's
really going
what
on?
Miss Olivia, you took it right out of my. First of all, Jay Wilson made it. Oh, me and Ro. I ain't calling you to be. I'm sorry, I caught myself. I ain't
Oh
calling you.
no,
I
I
was just
feel
saying
you.
it in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
I was just saying it in general.
I
Why?
know.
Why are you so close to Ro? I don't want nobody spying up on me. You tell me I could call Chocolate Bay right now. And one
Mm,
time, one
mm,
time, one time, Rico, and I love Rico the barber. Rico came on my platform and we was talking about L Teddy. Rico said
mm.
something about L Teddy. And so the next day I was talking to somebody in the chat and said something about L Teddy. Here come Jay Wilson, bitch. Excuse my language. A punk behind sent up there and went and called L Teddy behind the scenes and
Mm-mm.
got L Teddy to drop down in that chat like he was gonna check me. And I
Uh-uh.
said,
Not El
okay,
Teddy,
and
child.
ma'am.
I said, not El Teddy.
Yeah, so Jay Wilson
Ooh.
do stuff like
Uh,
that. I was not about to go on no thing with no chocolate bay, and we at a bar. You take a glimpse of my goddamn ID, send it back to Pals and all this other. I don't do
what?
messy stuff like. I don't want to be around chocolate bay. So if I change my mind and
Chocolate Bay, he not. So basically, Brian, you saying, and I never really paid attention because I didn't know he was doing all this messiness. So you basically saying that Chocolate Bay is messy?
I'm saying that Jay Wilson, I did not want to be at Nestcation and have
Mm-hmm.
people spying upon me. Oh, what
Mm.
brand? Taking pictures and just being sneaky snakes. And
Right.
Chocolate Bay has a history of, like you said, the DC gate where he was,
Yeah.
at the pool with Wiley and them was in that hot tub.
Yes.
Remember, he
He's
was
got
to
a
the side.
history.
Yeah, he was to the side, just being there behind the scene. I don't want to. I don't like his type. I don't want to be around him, and that's okay for me to
But you
say
remember
that.
when it was DC Gate, Brian?
I
That it
remember,
took forever for the people to find out that Chocolate Bay was even there. Come to find out, he was heavily involved in DC Gate, heavily.
and then I don't like what he did to Rico. He done made Rico mad at one time, and everybody know I'm team. I got a special place in my heart for Rico, and if I give you
Mm-hmm.
some extra money, I'm gonna send Rico a couple of more dollars because I love Rico. Rico honest with his struggle. He ain't out
Right.
here
Yeah.
sugarcoating this and that. Rico come and tell you this is what you get is what you get, and
Right.
it has something to do with Chocolate Bay and
Mm.
some dude named Lucreman, some doctor that
Yeah,
Rico was.
this is the DC Gate, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and
the
Chocolate Bay
doctor.
staying some mess, and I just don't want to be. And here go Jay Wilson. Y'all live in the same city, okay? And I stay far away from him as possible. If I ever see him, I will go the other way. You're absolutely
Mm-mm.
right.
Mm-mm.
So
Sure, he might say something about it.
I did not know
You
that
say
man was.
hi and it turn into something else.
I'm telling you, I did not know that man was going to no next case. They say, well, you never
I
was
didn't
going
either.
in. They say you never was going anyway. I came on here and showed my cash app of the donations. It was in the hundreds, and it
Mm,
grew since when I showed it. Yeah, them people
mm-hmm.
donated some good money to me to go, and
Yeah,
you know what? I didn't want to go,
yeah,
and I didn't want to
yeah,
go. Plain
yeah.
and simple.
Well, I
I
told
don't.
you at first I felt like you shouldn't go. You know what I mean? And
I don't like
but
Chocolate
then,
Bay, Miss Olivia. I do
huh?
not like that man for nothing. He
Well, he
to
ain't,
me.
it don't seem like he is squeaky clean as people want to make him out to be.
Well,
If
here
he
go Jay.
being that messy,
Here go Jay Wilson. He ain't never done nothing to you. Well, you don't know what the man done to me. You just know about what I'm telling you. You don't. You don't know what Chocolate
so
Bay
is
might have.
Chocolate Bay going to these cations to really discuss some behind the scenes stuff, like in general?
That's what I think about him. I don't know. I just think I don't know. I just don't trust him. I do not trust, and I don't trust Honest Road no more because he's so easy. He's so easy just to be accepted. Because remember, before I started going over there, nobody was at that man's platform. Brianna couldn't even make him uh, come through. But when I started going over there, James started going over there, and here come Jay Wilson. You know, anytime somebody's a new hot topic, he comes.
Mm-hmm. Oh
So
yeah,
you already so you already know Roe just was happy to be accepted by these people.
yeah,
He's a good person, but he's very easy to conform and manipulate and
yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't want to be around people like that. And I don't want Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson is very conniving and he's
Mm-hmm.
sneaky. He is
Mm-hmm.
very sneaky. And you're gonna be getting my information, whispering back to him. That Ness
Mm.
case would you know what? I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad I didn't go. I'm glad
I'm
I
glad
didn't
you
go.
didn't go too. In retrospect, like first I was saying don't go, then I was saying well maybe Brian should go to meet Roe for the first time,
Nope. I
and
don't
then
even
all
want
of
to meet
this
him.
turned out, and I was like, but I was right with my first when I going with my first train of thought that Brian should not go, and I'm glad you didn't go.
I
Like,
I don't even
and
want to
as
meet
far as that
him.
money thing go, that's between you and the people, and you said the people ain't asked for it back, so
Miss Olivia, they
evidently
sent
it's not a
me
problem.
Miss Olivia, since Ness case started, I might have seen that maybe I got maybe like 100 and something more dollars from just random people that that send me
Mm-hmm.
$6, $20, 25, my people, and I ain't gonna say my people because these are grown people, people that watch
Oh, wait a
me.
minute. Let me answer this. Dre, they say, Miss Olivia, do you approve with Brian threatening to dox Jay Wilson? I don't. Brian said he didn't threaten to
Oh,
dox
Mr.
Jay
Living,
Wilson.
Dre Day. Let me tell you who Dre Day is. Dre Day is the one that's donating to Passa $100. He's trying to build his name in the beef sector.
He
He
wanted
started off,
he wanted them that Fyebabe was giving an example of this morning, basically
yeah. He started
trying
off
to
from
be
Stump
seen,
Down.
trying to
Yep,
attach themselves to a content
yep,
creator to be seen.
yep.
You think this is what Dre Day is trying to do?
No, no, I know that's what he's doing.
Okay.
He even donated to Pastor from Stump Down. I know who
Mm,
Dre Day is, and Dre Day is trying to be one of those, queens. So let me just be
mm-hmm.
respectful, queens, the girls that want to,
Oh, okay. I
be
don't know
up
nothing
there.
about. Let me.
Uh,
Monroe said, or Roro Monroe said, some people did say they asked Brian for the money back,
who,
but he
and
didn't
drop
give
their
it
cash
back.
apps. Who asked for it? Tell me who asked for it. Drop their name, give me their cash app, and
Drop their name,
we can
Monroe.
settle it right here and right now, baby. I ain't got to lie about nothing.
Hmm.
And far as Dre Day, Miss Olivia
Mm-hmm.
did not come up here and explain to you what happened. Does it sound like I tried
Yeah,
to
yeah.
dox
Dre
him?
Day just said he most certainly threatened Passer on Pizza
Okay.
Channel.
Tell
But
him what did I
Brian
say?
said he sent the email. Brian walked me through what he said.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it didn't sound like a threat to me, Dre Day. He sent the email and he said if Jay Wilson didn't stop defaming his character, he was going to do A, B, C, and D.
Thank you. So if that's the threat he's talking about, then he's absolutely correct. I would never do, Mr. Livia. I have government credentials. If you
Mm-hmm.
know about, being security guard and working
Mm-hmm.
for the government and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
and other jobs I done worked for the government, why would I risk my, being a big black man in America? Why would I want to have a record on me and not be able
Right.
to work and support myself?
Wow,
I
I think I'm offended. She says, "Stop coddling Brian, Miss Lee." I'm not coddling Brian. I asked
coddling.
Brian to come. Let me answer this, Brian.
I'm
I
on
asked
mute.
Brian to come up here. and tell me what happened between him and Jay Wilson because I did not hear about it until Brian dropped down in the chat and mentioned it to me, right? So I'm not coddling him. I'm just wanting to ask questions as it pertains to what happened. And Brian has graciously came up here and told me what happened. So I don't know how that's coddling. I'm just simply giving my commentary. I'm sorry if I'm saying something that you are not wanting to hear, but I said what the fuck I said and I meant it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay. And Miss Olivia's a grown woman. Now, if I was
Absolutely.
wrong,
I
I'm
don't have to
pretty
call.
sure
I
she.
don't coddle adults. Everybody
Thank
know that.
you. Thank you.
I don't.
And
Mm-mm.
Miss Olivia,
Nope.
and now Miss Olivia, if I said I was gonna go on this property and do harm to him, you would say, Brian, I don't
That
advise. I
ain't
mean,
right,
you.
Brian. I don't agree with that, Brian.
Thank you. So what is you
Because I
talking about?
don't. But Brian did not say he was gonna come on his property and hit him over the head. He did not say that. He did not threaten physically harm. He has not dropped the man's address in my chat because I don't dox. He
At
ain't done
all?
none of that over here. Okay? But Monroe said, first of all, why the hell would I drop somebody's cash out, Brian? You know who asked you. That's what Monroe said
Wait,
to you, Brian.
wait, wait. Monroe, I'm gonna ask you to shut the fuck. Excuse me, Miss Olivia.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead, no
ask.
problem.
Monroe, I'm gonna ask you to shut the fuck up talking to me because if
Mm.
you're gonna deliver a fucking message, bitch, why don't you come to me? Because I've been asking who wants their money back and nobody's dropped down. So if you seen the cash app with your smart, dumb ass, wanna
Mm.
be smart ass, then you will provide the cash up so I can dispel what you're talking about in your face and take care of that person right here and now, you dumb bitch. But you're lying because you don't want to drop the cash app to see that person get paid right here and now in front of your face. You're lying. So
Wait a
stop
minute. Hold
talking
on.
to me.
Hold. Dre Day said, but Brian, didn't you say that you would go stand in front of Pastor's house on piece of platform? Yet Brian told me he said that. And
Yeah,
then Dre Day says, Miss O, I know you not this simple, right? No, I'm not
girl.
simple at all, love. You need to do your research. I don't have to do my research because Brian told me that he said out of his own mouth that he told Pastor he was going to stand in front of his house with the signs or whatever it was. He told me that. So I
On
don't
a
have to do
public
no
road.
research. Wait a minute. I don't have to do no research because he told me that. Now I'm assuming you came late and you don't know what he said. But once again, he did not threaten bodily harm and he did not dox the man's address on my channel. But he did not threaten to hit him over the head with a sign or anything like that. So if you think I'm simple or you think I'm coddling, okay, I respect that. But I don't have to do no research when the man is coming up in here and telling me what the hell he said. Okay, that's what he said. So if Brian tell you he's skinny, you take it at
Girl.
face value. Look, in the first place, ain't nobody never dox Brian. Brian be doxing his damn self when it come to his appearance, right? So
Okay.
I can see with my own eyes what's going on, love. Now I understand that you may be upset, and many people, Dre, Day, because I don't think you ever been over here, don't like my type of commentary. Can I get 15 more likes out before I get off here? I'm at 85. Thank y'all so much. But my commentary is my commentary. My thoughts are my thoughts. It ain't gonna change because you get upset about it. See, y'all used to content creators these days doing what y'all want them to do. I'm not that type of content creator. I say what's on my mind. Now, if I felt like Brian said something was wrong or did something wrong, then I would tell Brian. Me and Brian done been into it before, okay? About Jay Wilson. I have not heard one thing wrong that he said up here. He did not threaten bodily harm to this man on my channel. Now, I don't know what else you want from me, but I ain't that type of person. Miss O, you late. I've been in your chat way before. Oh, well, thank you. Not upset something. Not upset. This is fodder. Nothing but no problem. You're welcome to come over here and pass the time. I'm just saying that I understand that you may not agree with what I feel about the situation, but it is what it is. It ain't gonna change. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
And I
That's
did
right.
dox
Wait a
him.
minute. But Pastor drove people to Tracy's house, right? That was
Yeah.
the threat. He had a tour going by Tracy's house. Okay,
5 people,
it
Miss
got to the
Olivia.
point to where one of the people on here, one of the subscribers, actually went to Tracy's door
Stunk
got out
out.
the car and went on the property and went to her door. Okay, now I don't know if you was around then, but what Jay Wilson did to Tracy was absolutely out of order. Okay, he
And
was
Miss
giving
Olivia,
tours past her house.
and Miss Olivia, the person that who chat he sit in is the one who actually went to her door and went to her apartment, stunk down.
Mm-hmm.
So what is he
Exactly.
coming up here talking about doxing? I never doxed Jay Wilson. I sent him his work information and I sent him his home information and I asked him, "Is this you?" Because I wanted to make sure before I go stand in front of the and listen, I will go protest for my name. I don't care what no Dre they got to say, girl. I don't care if he keeps slandering my name. I'm gonna go stand on a public sidewalk at his job and at his home to make him leave me alone. And I mean what
Mm-hmm.
I say. So, it is what it is. But Mr. Liver, thank you so much. And I don't care what these
Okay.
people say. And thank you for being impartial. Thank you for
Okay.
being real.
All right.
Okay, and
Thank you
God
for coming
bless you.
up, Brian. I really appreciate it because I had no idea that this was going on. Because, like I said, I can't do Jay Wilson's chat. No disrespect to him or his channel. I simply cannot do it. But thanks for coming up and let me know what was going on. Because if people like you don't tell me what's going on over there, then I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, you have a blessed day. God
You
bless.
too,
Bye-bye.
love. Have a good weekend. So Dre Day says, you good, mama. I'm just calling out the lies. No harm, no foul. I was here, Miss O, all the way back to Mona days. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah. And it's okay, not to agree with everything I say over here. Okay, long as nobody don't get too ratchet with it or reckless, and that has not happened. You know what I mean? I'm not that type. You got a right to have your constructive criticism in a proper way. You know what I mean? And I don't feel disrespected at all. We just beg to differ. That's all. But absolutely no harm, no foul. Nope. Nothing but trash. That's how Brian is and stays something. Oh, Tamp's dancing and cooning. Good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Monroe. Oh, wow. Yeah. But yeah, I have had fun today. Thank y'all. I think I'm gonna have to put Brian name in the title, child. Because Brian has caused the girl, Brian and Fyebabe, child. We have had some strong commentary today as it pertains to these subjects. But these are simply my quote unquote observations. Okay. Okay. As it pertains to what's going on in these streets. I look forward to more drama. Okay. I really do, and I'm so sorry. That you know, uh, uh I mean, like people have strong. Some subscribers have, they gonna defend their people, tooth and nail. But my commentary is my commentary. You know what I mean? Like I said, someday it might fall on your side, some days it might not. But the one thing that I am consistent in is I'm always gonna give my version of what I truly think is going on around here. That's the one. I might not come on consistently, but when I do come on, I am going to absolutely let you know what I think about the people that I'm talking about, right? And so, thank you, Miss Creole. Great glad to be part of the replay game. So today we talked about the Fyebabe effect. We talked about Ness, KRN, Lemon, Nyca, Sour Pass. We talked about Jay Wilson. I gotta put his name in the title if I can. You know what I mean? And because I didn't know Jay Wilson was gonna come up, like this. You know what I mean? I just want to talk about what he was doing with his contest. You know what I mean? So we'll have to wait and see how that's gonna turn out. But everything, Dr. Soapy Child, and everything is very interesting. Y'all, please hit the like button. Do I have 100 likes? I should absolutely have 100 likes from you guys, and I hope that I do. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Miss Creole, and please, y'all, be part of the replay game. That means so much to me. Also, don't forget that Jill's Comfort Zone is having her third annual, from what I understand, poetry contest on tomorrow. I believe she said it was 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I heard that she's got a good pot this time. I hope that there are a lot of good poems because I love poetry. I hope that there's some good competition. You know what I mean? I wish I was a poet, or what they call a laureate or something like that. I wish I could do that. That is not my gift. You in a Miss Creole? Cool, cool, cool. That is not my gift, however, but I do love some poetry. Okay, and some when it comes to poetry, some of it, not all of it, but a lot of it really touches your soul. Okay, like it really get deep when it comes to some people, especially a lot of yeah. Dr. SourP is confirming it's Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is on tomorrow. I hope that you guys will really tune in and give her a click or and a view. You know what I mean? Yeah, spoken word. I love spoken word, right? Especially when it comes to us melanated people, right? Because when it comes to spoken word and us melanated people, really good spoken word, it really talks about the history. It really talks about the soul of the melanated person. And I love that type of poetry. You know what I mean? When you get to talking about the soul of blackness, you know what I mean? And I really dig that. You know what I mean? That I love it. Good spoken word talking about your people when they really digging deep, when they really is vibing with you on that whole melanated level. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's nothing like it. You know what I mean? And so yeah, and if I'm not busy tomorrow, even if I'm busy tomorrow, I'll be doing the replay, Gia, because that is something that I look forward to. And I hope we get some of that tomorrow. A really, like I said, really good melanated spoken word. Honey, I am here for it. Okay. I am here for it. All right. Yes, I am. Miss Creel said, did you see the explosion in my city? The explosion, I guess, in your city, not too far from my house. Oh, really? The UPS truck thing is the UPS plane? Is that what you're talking about, Miss Creel? Because I thought about you. Um, I thought about you, Ursula Rucker, all day. This what CT said. I thought about you as soon as they said Kentucky. Miss Creole. Mm-hmm. I am expecting UPS package, and I'm thinking that package is on that plane because my package was due to be here yesterday, and now they're saying it won't be here until next week. So I'm like, oh, okay, it had to be on the plane. And then they said, what, 13 people lost their lives, but 9 people are still unaccounted for. And I'm thinking, oh my God, did they get incinerated or something? Like, what's going on? I'm like, that is horrible. But I saw it. I did. I was shocked. And I was shocked because there were so many buildings around it. That's like, oh my God. That was crazy to me. I just can't believe that happened. Have y'all noticed how much trouble that we have been having over the past couple of years when it comes to these planes? You can't blame people for not wanting to fly. Okay? And now the TSA agents, I mean the air traffic controllers can't get paid. I mean, and then I mean that's vital to infrastructure. You know what I mean? So I don't understand how the president, or expecting these people to continue to do their jobs for free. They're not volunteering. These air traffic controllers are not volunteering. And when it comes to these planes, we did have a guy that came out here and was a whistleblower, and he was unalive for whistleblowing when it comes to the plane builders. Okay, that plane was going to Honolulu, Lord. So you got to really pay attention to what's going on. Okay, your packages haven't arrived probably because the air traffic. That too, Cosmic Girl. That could be an issue too. Yeah, absolutely. This idiot still don't want to lose SNAP benefits. Still don't want to lose SNAP benefits. But I watched the replay. Yeah, and then you know what? He is really a horrible person because he is holding up, SNAP benefits from the people that really need them. I think that he's getting some kind of power trip out of that. But for him to want people to go hungry, because it is up to him to release these food stamps to people that really need them, that is so absolutely disgusting to me. That means he really don't give a damn. Okay, and you wonder why the Democrats had such a good showing with these past elections a couple of days ago. If there's any indications, the Democrats are going to be getting more people as it comes to joining their side as opposed to the Republicans. That's what he is doing. Is making no sense. He is really affecting people's bottom lines and people's daily lives on purpose. Okay, and it is his fault. You don't want to compromise when it comes to Obamacare. So either you are going to be forced to not have any health care, to have food on your table, or nothing. I guess I don't know. So he wants you to be sick and hungry at the same damn time, right? You know, that's incredible to me. It's crazy. Hmm. Oh, what happened between with your character yesterday, Miss Creole? What happened to that? What was up with that, Miss Creole? What's going on? What happened, Cosmic Girl? Yep, he's gallivanting all around the country. Either that, or we're waiting for the ranch rings. Only something having world leaders come visit him. Oh, you talking about Trump? Well, what was going on with Miss Creole yesterday? Lord have mercy. I be missing a lot, y'all. Mm-mm. So I don't know nothing about that. Was just the facts. What happened, Cosmic Girl? Can you tell me what happened? Lord have mercy. Now this is the second time I done heard something about Miss Creole. What is really going on? But I don't know if she's gonna type in the chat or not. He mishandled the contingency. Absolutely, absolutely. There's a whole bunch of shady stuff going on, right now, and we know this as it pertains to his country. He made 3 billion. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. 3 billion. Yeah, absolutely. Especially with that cryptocurrency. Yeah, yeah. And the way that they are reworking the finances. See, he is running this country the same way that he ran his all of his failed businesses. The reason why all of his businesses failed is because of his leadership, right? And so he is running the country in the ground the same way he ran his businesses in the ground. That is what we're seeing. Okay? That's it, that's all. Y'all please hit the like button. I'm going to get off of here. It's been a couple of hours. I appreciate everybody for robbing Peter and can't pay Paul. Ain't that the truth? And American people are paying for it. Absolutely. It's ridiculous. It don't make no sense. And he ain't nothing but a damn bully. Okay? Child, someone was telling Ness to watch out for her. To watch out for who? I'm confused. Oh, watch out for Miss Creole? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I wonder what that was about. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. I want y'all to have a good weekend, okay? Do something fun. Enjoy yourself. Indulge in some self-care, while you can. Try to take your mind off of all the drama that's going on in this country right now. You know what I mean? I understand that's why these YouTube streets be as popular, as they do, especially when it comes to sectors like this. You know what I mean? Because you want a little escape, but you always have to keep your eye on, what's going on in the country, so that you won't be surprised or caught off guard. Let me just say that I am so glad that a lot of people in this country are responding to people in need the way that they are, right? Every time I turn on the news, there's another food bank opening. There's another group of people, taking donations for food banks to give to people. I saw this I think I saw it on, it was ABC, maybe it's the World News, where this man started a food bank on his front lawn, on the front lawn of his house, y'all. He trying to give people food, from his own front lawn that he buying, paying for out of his own pocket, and he got a family, and he's still trying to give back. I'm like, oh my God, it is so sweet. I also saw a group of hunters. Now we in the South and we love to hunt, right? So there are a group of hunters. I forgot what they call themselves. They are giving away deer meat and stuff like that that they have frozen and have caught. They're donating that to people, that are in need. And I think that is freaking awesome. You know what I mean? People are doing what they can, and I'm really happy about that. That is awesome. Cause see, one monkey ain't stopped no show. Okay. So people don't want to see people go hungry in this country. We are not living in a third world nation. Okay. This is supposed to be the United States of America. And in the United States of America, there's no need for people to be going hungry. Okay? That's why you got contingency plans around here. All right? The servicemen and women are at food banks too. Ain't that something? And it's horrible the way they treat our servicemen and women. But there are people really out there trying to help. All the way from hunters, okay, to people just buying food out with their own money, trying to give to people in their community. That's really touching my heart. And like I said, you got the food banks on emergency plans. Like the second harvest. Food banks and stuff. They're nationwide. You know, organization, food pantry organization. You got several of them. Okay, they doing what they do, and people are sprouting up all over the country wanting to help people. And I think that is a wonderful thing. I think that is a blessing. I also think that it says more about our president than it does about our country. Okay, don't nobody want to see nobody starve. Okay. When you go to these food banks, they are not asking you if you are a Democrat or a Republican. They're just trying to give you some food supplies, okay, and toiletries and things of that nature. And so I think that is a wonderful thing. Absolutely. And I salute everybody doing their part. You know what I mean? Like I really do. I think that is awesome. Because in the Bible it says, Jesus said, whatever you do for the least of my people, you do for me. Okay? So I think that is a wonderful thing. And that's just something real, y'all. That's just how I feel about that. About a lot. And I come from the volunteer state, so and even more over than that, I was raised missionary Baptist. We were raised to serve, okay? The career that I chose that career because I was raised to serve, okay? And I don't want y'all letting y'all dignity getting in the way. If you need some help, go get yourself some help. Okay? And the number one person that can help you, don't never forget, is the man up above. Is our most high creator, okay? Because prayer truly does change things. Truly changes things. Because some these human beings that bleed like you and me, they ain't got the final say. God got the final say. So you just got to have the faith. Sometimes, yes, sometimes your pride can be detrimental. Don't let yourself or your children go hungry because of your pride. Okay? You got some of these food banks to where all you got to do is drive up, and they'll put the food supplies in the back of your car, no questions asked. Okay? So don't let your pride make you go hungry, especially your children. Because as women, we know we got to do what we got to do to take care of our little ones. You might not always like it, but you still got to do it. This is why the Black Panther Party started. Right, the breakfast and food giveaways. Yes, yes. Our people, our people from the Most High. Absolutely, our people depend on the Most High. I could see that C word, but yeah, absolutely, because prayer truly changes things. Absolutely, the person that you must depend on the most is the Most High Creator. In my opinion, in my opinion, that's where it starts, and that's where it ends. You know, but thank you guys so much for helping out everybody. Putting up, getting on the good foot when it comes to people not wanting to see other people starve in this country. You know, and so I think that's awesome. Like I really do. I really think that's awesome. I really do. So many people are helping. I was looking at GMA this morning when Tyson's food, the Tyson's chicken people and stuff. Yes, I helps come from that's right, I help comes from the Lord. Thank you, Allure Hearts. Well, Tyson's food is even getting involved. The chicken people, they're getting involved. And sending chicken and stuff like that to the food banks. You know what I mean? And people donating eggs and milk, and it's not just dried goods, you know what I mean, that they're donating. And so yeah, I think that is a wonderful thing. you know Big up to people. I woke up to use the bathroom the other night, and Jimmy Kimmel Live was on, and he's got a food bank going. I was like, wow, okay, that's wonderful. You know what I mean, for the people in LA. And so yeah, so y'all keep doing the Lord's work. Keep it on the good foot. We come around here and play and all of this anytime, it's cool. But as far as, people doing the right thing, when it comes to people, a lot of people are doing that. And I think that is awesome. And I just want to mention that before I go. But anyway, y'all don't forget about Jill's poetry contest tomorrow. All right, she got a good little pot going. Uh, It's at tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. It ought to be very entertaining. Okay, I will be tuning in. All right. If I'm not tuning in at 6:30, I will be on the replay because I will be hoping to hear some of our spoken word, especially as it pertains to our melanated people. Okay, because I love me a good spoken word. Okay. Anyway, that's all I got. Um, I love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. Please hit that like button on your way out the door. Please be part of the replay game if you came in late. Okay, whether you agreed with my commentary, honey, or disagreed, thank you for coming, dropping down to listening. Thank you for coming down to comment, to give your opinion. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Because y'all know I'm not consistent. I don't have a nation or nothing like that. I just got me. Thank you, Brian, for hitting the link. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. Peace.